And we are live. Things are going great. Things are going great already. God, everything's already going fantastic. It started, and that's all I can really ask for nowadays. Because sometimes it doesn't. Hey, what's going on, Highest Wing Zero? How you doing, buddy? Happy New Year's Eve. Or just Happy New Year. I don't know what to really say to people, like, on New Year's Eve. It's like, hey, we made it. We made it another year, boys. That's all I can really say, man. Hey, what's going on, Weiss Wolfie? How are you doing, buddy? Popping my fingers everywhere. Is it at least saying that, like, the streams are correct? Like, is it at least saying that the names of the streams are correct? I think so. And the thumbnail looks good, too, I think. So that's good. What's going on, Dodge? How are you doing, man? Everything's going freaking fantastical over here. Oh, hey, what's going on, Blaze? Man, everybody's jumping in. Hell yeah. Hey, it's FOMO and Levy. They jumping in too around the same time. Hey guys, what's going on? I will say, guys, we are going to be joining a few people in just a little bit. We're going to be jumping into the recording section of the Discord. And whoever's in there is going to be talking to us. It's mostly just going to be companions, party leaders, and the like. But maybe we'll add some people in there later. I don't know. Is this that thing you said you were going to do about the subject, about that subject at some point in time before now? What? What are you talking about, Dodge? What you say to people say, oh, dude, I haven't seen you in a year, if the minutes after New Year's. Dude, right, I can't wait for that. Like, tonight I'm going to do that. I'm just going to be like, whoa, guys, it's been a whole year since I seen the one on the Discord. Eating vegan ice cream, you freaking maniac mania. What do you say to people who say in ours, I want a divorce? What? Hey, what's going on, Summer of Eclipse? Summer of Eclipse.
Did you know we're the Phantom Thieves? Ryuji!
Thank you very much for the follow, Gentleman of Vault Boy. Summer of Eclipse, by the way, you are dishonored on the Discord. You freaking put that picture of my girl in there, and how dare you? Oh, we got cheers. Saying cheer, 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 the bits of my feeling. Dude, we're finally able to get cheers? What? Are we really? Are we really finally able to get cheers? I didn't notice. I've been waiting for that to be able to go through for like 2 or 3 weeks. Is it working finally? Holy crap. Nice. This New Year's is good. This New Year's is pretty good. Thank you very much, Sayin. Okay. With all that being said, guys, it isn't, as you can see, the viewer count here isn't actually going very well. It says there's 3 people on Twitch and 0 people on YouTube. I think that's a little bit wrong. I don't entirely know, but yes, I am the villain now. How dare you, Summoner of Eclipse. But yes, with all of that being said, I'm actually really hyped now that we can have cheers. That's really cool. That's kind of like a step, you know. That's like a step up on the Twitch ladder. It's like I'm an affiliate now, and that's really cool. I'm an affiliate now, guys. That's awesome. Oh man, I have to put some affiliate stuff on there later. I got to put my little game orb thing there because I think I can do that. I think I can make emotes on there now. I don't know. I think like 1. Who's to really say? With all that being said, though, guys, thank you all for being here. We're going to be talking about a really nice topic today. We're going to be talking about the different games that we all believe like to be the best games of the year. And with that being said, before we do all that, though, we did a bit of a stream yesterday of a certain game, and it said that there was going to have some things new on there on New Year's. So we're going to test that out right now. We're going to test that out right now. We're just going to see what kind of New Year's stuff we're going to get on that game. And just to see what goes on there. I want to do this just about any other day it says we're going to get something new, too. Like, I'm going to keep coming back to this game every time it tells me I can. Checking for updates. No updates available. All right, cool. Hey, Monica, what's going on? Everything good, girl? I don't hear any music. I think it's because it's on none. Okay, cool. Blue, you're back, yeah. I'm starting to miss you. Aw. Let's have another lovely day together, alright? Blue, it's almost time, isn't it? It's incredible to think the year is almost over. Time flies by so quickly, especially when I get to see you so often. Well, there's still a bit of time left before midnight. We might as well enjoy the year while it lasts. Usually I'd reprimand you for staying up late, but today is a special day. Do you have any resolutions, Blue? I do have some resolutions. I hope that that they can go by. I'll mention them all at the end of the stream. I think I do have some resolutions. It's always nice to set goals for yourself in the coming year, even if they can be hard to reach or maintain. I'll be there to help you if you need me. That's right, you will, Monica. My resolution is to be an even better girlfriend for you, my love. All right, later, waifu. Goodbye. We checked in on her. Apparently, we don't get anything new until tomorrow, and that's fine. I just wanted to check in on her, make sure that, make sure she's doing good. Great job. Only have to do that 1,424 times to take out the stream boss. From what I understand, from what I understand, no, it was dodge. From what I understand, dodge, bits are gonna do 1 damage to it, whereas every dollar you put into it, from Streamlabs and things like that will do 300 damage to it. Subs on Twitch do an amount, subs on YouTube do an amount. They all do different amounts. So bits do the lowest amount because I think they're the cheapest thing you can do, Yo, what's going on, Kevin? How are you doing, man? What a way to start a stream, huh? I had to start it that way. Monica, the game, and the girlfriend. Dude, that's it, man. That's all the top 10. It's just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. But yes, with all that being said, though, guys, we have quite the number of people watching us. We're gonna be doing some neat things today. Hopefully, getting into hopefully you guys won't like tar and feather me too much, because we are gonna be we are gonna be playing some things, and not playing some things. We're gonna be talking about some games that I've played, and you guys probably don't have the same list as me. My top 10 list for games that I've loved through this year, I haven't played a lot of games like that you guys probably consider your top ones. So we'll see. We'll see just how things go when it comes to that. I know for a fact that my number 3s, especially on both of my lists, will probably piss a lot of people off. Get ready for the beatdown, says Fomel. Oh God. But just to let you guys know, I haven't played some games. I haven't played Sonic Mania yet. So there's that. I haven't played the South Park game, Fracture But Whole, because I lost my PS4. I haven't played a lot of games, because, I either didn't have the system for it or didn't have time for it. I haven't played freaking, Super Mario Odyssey. So, this is going to be interesting. What we're going to do, how the format is going to work, is we're going to be asking you guys, as well as the chat I'm about to join, what their number 10 they think is, or at least, what they think a game that deserves to be on the list is. And then I'll go into what my number 10 is, and we'll all have a discussion over it. And we may end up having some things at the end. We're making good progress toward the donation goal for your PS4, though. Yes, we are. PS4s cost a bit more than $200, but that is going to be very helpful to me actually getting a new PS4. Like, it's going to be really good for me actually to put toward it. So I'm actually very happy we're as far as we are. But without further ado, let's jump into the other chat over on the Discord. See if anyone else has joined in yet. I don't think. Oh yeah, we have 3 people in that chat now. That's gonna be fun. So as with everything, we'll let everybody talk about things, and I'll let them know what we're gonna be doing. With all that being said, here we go. Jumping into the recording chat.
Yay!
What's going on, boys?
Ah, I'm naked.
Glad there's no fucking video. I'm so happy.
We got our 3 boys here. We got Paladin Black Skull Collector. We got Anthony. I'm gonna call him one of those 3 names as we go through.
I'm interchangeable.
We got William D. Sullivan, Monk Orange. We got that boy there. I'm probably just gonna end up calling him Will, but maybe Monk or Orange. Who knows? And we got Emerald Stag, otherwise known as the thing that made an abomination with a dragon.
She's a beautiful child. Fuck you.
You didn't think that when you saw her for the first time.
I was
Fuck
there
up.
when it happened. I was there when the will of men failed.
I was there when the will of man failed.
I was there, Stack.
Oh,
You can't believe your
God.
sins.
Oh, man.
Maybe I should mute this game. I mean, recording script.
So,
thingy.
guys, speaking of recording script, get off your fucking game. Speaking of that, I just want everybody in the chat to know, because I just let the actual chat know. I want the recording chat here to know exactly what's going to be going on. I'm going to be going over my top 10 favorite games of the year. But before I go over any of them, we're also going to be talking to you guys as well as the actual chat about what you guys think is number 10 and so on and so forth. If you guys don't have a top 10 list, just, tell me a game that you guys think is really good. We'll discuss a little bit about it. Then I'll go into my number 10. We'll go through a few of those. We'll discuss them, things of that nature. Talk about why they're on the list, where they are, things of that. And I also have something else planned at the very end of all of that. We'll have something at that point to show, and we'll talk about that as well when it happens. So, with all that being said, do you guys have any thoughts about what's going to be going on?
You're racist. Yes.
All right. So, with that being said, all the Reddists, what are you doing in the Twitch chat? Get into the freaking recording chat, bro. What the fuck are you doing there, Red? Get in here. Get in here. All right. With that being said, guys, do any of the three of you actually have lists?
I have a few, but they're not in order.
What about you, Antoine?
I got some. Again, like Will, but better. I have a very concise list that isn't 10. But
Probably
I got
bad.
a concise list. Fuck off.
Hey, Red, what's going on? Warrior Red just jumped into here. I'm probably going to either call him Red or Matt as we go through things. Do you have a concise list, Red?
I don't have a concise list because I've played a limited amount.
That's fine.
However, I do have a small list.
And what about Emerald Stag? Do you have a list of any kind?
I do. I have a top 7 list.
Okay. So we'll just go by whatever you guys believe on all your various lists are the bottom. Like looking at those games that you guys have on your list, what is it that you guys put at the very bottom? I'll call you guys out. We're gonna go first off with Emerald Stag. What was the bottom of your list?
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice.
I have no idea what that is. What is that?
Well, hell yeah.
Oh,
It's
Hellblade.
actually-
It's
Actually, I enjoy.
Is that
Most
on anyone
games
else's list?
I've never played,
No.
but
Yeah.
it's a cool game. It's pretty cool.
It's an important game to the indie scene.
Where the hell
It's
is
also-
Jake?
I have no
Dead.
idea. It's also super Norse. Like, if you like Nordic shit, it's super all about that.
Well, what
no,
is this? What is this game? What is it about? What kind of game is it? Like, is it a hack and slash? Is it an RPG? Is it?
I don't
It's
know,
a hack and
Emerald.
slash game, and it's very much dealing with psychological disorders and all that.
So it's an
Pretty
indie
sure
game.
It's schizophrenia.
It's an indie game. It's Norse hack and slash. I mean, it sounds pretty good.
It's very
It
interesting too
looks-
because if you die enough times in the game, it'll reset your game.
Oh, whoa! What are you doing?
Oh my
The hell are you,
goodness.
Blazing Azure Crow? What are you doing? Giving me $10?
Whoa.
What's up with you? 10 Canadian
shit.
dollars though, so it's probably like $1. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Hey. You're giving Canadian currency too much credit there, man.
I don't know, a good time, it'll be more than ours.
Nat 19 OAT 2017. What you talking about, Crow? Thanks for the $10. Holy crap. Dude, Crow, if you ever want to come in here and tell us about your games, go ahead and come in, man. And oh wait, no, you don't actually have a link to my Discord. Sucks to suck, man.
Rip.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that is meant to say goat. Oh, Nat19 goat or hashtag Nat19 goat 2017. What? Goat? What does that even mean?
Game of all time?
Oh, game of all time. Oh,
I think.
best game of all time is Nat19. Dude, I should have put that on my list.
Nice.
It's too late now.
I mean, if you want to hand off 15 Canadian dollars to me to fix your spelling mistake, that's good for me, man. I'm good with that.
Fix a spelling mistake and fix your list, apparently.
I need to fix, dude. Honorary number 11 on my list, which should be number 1, is Nat19. Go check it out. It's on Twitch. It's gonna start again in January. It's gonna be great.
It's a New Year present.
We're starting. I think we're starting with. Yeah, we're gonna be starting with a Digimon game in January. That's gonna be fun.
Digimon.
Oh, it's not the Christmas Drought?
And I think that we're gonna be. That's gonna be the other game that's gonna be happening, which we don't actually know if it's gonna be on a different day or not. We're gonna talk about that anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, there's several things going to be happening there. Sans like, I forgot Nat19 was best game of 2017. Hashtag GOAT Nat19. Nat19 is a generalized occupational aptitude test. There you go, Summoner. You got it.
I like to think, since I haven't seen anything in Nat19, that you all play as goats.
You know,
So it would be the best goat game if that's
You know what
the
the
case.
greatest? You know what the greatest thing is about that? Like, my character's name is Stonewalker, and like there are mountain goats that make the living just walking on stones, man. They're the best stonewalkers.
That's not a
so
fucking stretch at all.
Go.
Stand the fuck aside, Goat Simulator. There's a new goat in town.
Crow just told you, Will. He's like, that's what it is, Will. That's exactly what it is.
I fucking
You
knew
heard
it.
it. You heard... Yeah, you did it, Will. You got it. You got it right. You got it fucking right.
I don't understand your tone, but preach.
With that being said, we got 3 other people we got to go through here. Black, what was your lowest on your list?
Let's see. Lowest on my list. It's gotta be this game. It's a indie game on Steam called Hard West.
Hard West again? I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's combat XCOM-esque. It's an RPG kind of game set in the old West times. And one of the first things that happens is, hey, the Satan literally came up to me in a suit and said, "You want powers?" And I said yes. That's the first choice I got from the random encounters. It has a cool system with like playing cards. If you get like an actual poker, like a hand with different like ace, king, queen, etc. It gives you extra bonuses along with the card powers. And it's cowboy-y. I like Wild West or Western movies and all that. So
I actually really love Wild West stuff too. There's not many games out there that really go with that kind of stuff. So I mean, like there's like people say, like when you talk about like Wild West games, people say like Red Dead Redemption. I've never actually played it.
No,
but...
I played some of that. It's fun. I like Red Dead enough. I liked it better when it was just called Gun. But but no,
Man.
no. I liked Gun when it was called Call of Juarez.
It's high noon, said Jamie.
I gotta say, McCree is my favorite, like one of my favorite Overwatch characters.
Blazing Azure Crow, 2 more Canadian dollars. I'm using this to spend the last $2 on my card.
You know, that's a legitimate way of doing things.
I mean, there you go, man. Crow, what was your other than Nat19, Crow? What was your favorite game of what's one of your favorite games of the year? Go ahead and let me know, man, in the chat. What about you, Reb? What was your lowest on your list?
On the lowest on my list, however, is a game that was originally released in 2015, but only came to the States in 2017.
Then I don't count it. What is it? I'm kidding.
That would be Fate Grand Order.
Really?
A mobile game.
Grand Order is one of your top... I mean, you play it a lot, though.
I do play it a lot.
You do play it a lot.
There's a reason why I'm putting it on the list, but the lowest.
You do play it a lot. I played it a lot whenever it first came out. Grand Order is actually... It was a lot better than I thought it would be. I will say that.
That's what I'm going off of this.
Crow's like, Tasia, stop. Just fucking stop.
See, now there's things about it I dislike. To which what they
There
do
was
to
a reason
some...
I stopped playing the game. I will say that, but
there is. However, the plot of the actual storyline is very interesting in my opinion.
Crow's like, oh my god, why are you here?
I don't
I
think
deserve to be here, and it's
I
also
think-
the lowest on my list. And I also have not played many games this year.
I'm pretty sure Crow doesn't approve of your choice.
I don't approve of his goats. All right.
Oh man. What about you, Will? What's the lowest on your list?
I don't have a list, but well, not
Out of
one
all
in
the
order.
games you have listed, out of all the games you have thought about before this stream happened, what was the lowest? you think?
One. If I had to pick the lowest one just right now, I'd say Passepartout. It's a really good game. It's great for artists and all that kind of stuff, and it'd be
What is it?
higher.
Passepartout,
Yeah.
you said.
You guys are both like saying it really fast. What was it?
Yeah, you guys are really saying it really fast.
French.
Passepartout.
Passepartout?
Yeah, it's a game where you draw pretty much.
What is?
and,
You guys have some freaking crazy indie games as your number 10.
I mean,
Speaking
you know,
of
so
which,
that's-
I think it's time for me to switch over to my actual scene that I'm going to be using for our top 10s. Look at this. Whoa! It looks so good. Look at that. It's so great.
wow, it's-
It's amazing.
Oh god, American Jake. Like I'm looking at the stream boss thing for American Jake because of all the stuff that Crow did. You've been beaten down to like below half health, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's pretty low.
Holy
go,
crap.
go.
But
but
with
yeah,
that being said, I mean it sounds interesting. It's a
Oh
drawing
yeah,
game.
you're a starving artist. You have to paint using limited tools, and you actually have like NPCs critiquing your work or buying your work and all that kind of stuff, and it's pretty good.
Oh, that one.
Oh, Crow,
Also,
Crow,
Jazza
your low,
got his own special mode in it.
Crow, you
If-
think one of your lowest is probably Persona 5? I mean, it's still a really good game. Like to make it onto a top 10 list, like heck yeah. We may be talking about that game later on.
Well, I'm done looking at my notes, not playing League. It
Oh, he
was-
said, "Oh, lowest."
Rip.
Rip.
Brody.
Get ripped super hard. Shit.
With all that being said, that was your number. Oh, that was your number 1. Oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, dude, maybe we're anyway. Let's go back. Let's go back into this. Without further ado, though,
Further ado.
I do have a lowest on my top 10, and again, most of my top 10, probably everybody's either gonna be like, "Of course this is here," or "What the fuck is this?" I'm pretty sure this is gonna be one of the "What the fuck is this" moments. So, my number 10 is a little game called Crimson Gray.
Ooh.
Crimson Gray was a visual novel that I played over the course of Spooks Month, which was the month that I played a bunch of horror games in October. And for those of you who hadn't seen anything, I don't know if any of you guys in the chat like even watched me play it, because fuck you guys.
I've seen you play a little bit of it.
It was basic.
Sounds like
It was basically like a yandere, like a yandere dating sim. It was great.
Wait, a Yandere Davidson, sign me and the rest of America up!
It was great. It was fantastic. And the best part about this game is that it was so weird. Like, it didn't do it in the same way you would think somebody would do it. Like, they gave me an equally crazy protagonist, you know?
Wow.
Like, okay, first interaction between the protagonist and the girl, right? First interaction. He finds out she's a yandere. She's like, I have a knife. And he's like, oh yeah? You want to hurt me? Not if I kill myself! And he gets onto the edge of the school building looking like he's about to fall off.
That sounds like something I would do.
And it's like,
I think it's something that you did do in Dark.
and it's like, fucking what? This dude, like, is just like, haha, I'll kill myself. You don't want that. And she's like, what the fuck? No, I don't. What? It's like, that's the
one
first
way.
interaction that you get between the two characters, and I absolutely love it. Oh, looky who's here. We got a crow onto my server. Let's go ahead and give him the Lowly Adventurers. We'll give him the Adventurers title because he hasn't been here. There we go. He's Lowly Adventurer now. Get me in there. All right, cool. Let's allow Crow to join the recording thing here. But it's a really good game. I actually really liked it. Out of all of the games I played in Spooks Month, like I played a lot of games in Spooks Month, and that one was a really good one. Like it came out of nowhere for me, and I found it amazing. Not to mention, like people are saying, basically, yes, it's she eventually puts you in the basement. It's amazing. It has a bunch of tropes of Yandere games, yes, but it's such a good game. I loved it. Hey, what's going on, Crow?
Not much. I'm here to make sure that someone doesn't say anything else stupid.
Hey. I played a limited amount of games this year, and it's the lowest on my list.
I will only accept that has your number 10 slot if you've played 8 games.
What the fuck?
I mean, almost.
Will it be better if, sorry Matt for spoiling, will it make it better that Matt's number 1 is Bubsy?
Come on, Will. That's nobody's. That's number 0 on every list.
Okay, Anthony, I understand what you mean, but the fact that Bubsy's voice is optional was a missed opportunity. It should have been there from the get-go.
I hate you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So everyone, now that we have increased our total number by 1, and we have learned of my number 10, and again, most people here probably haven't seen it. I do have a full playthrough of Crimson Gray on my channel if people want to go and check it out. But it was a really good game. I eventually went back and got all of the endings to it because it was just an easy game to go back and complete. It's not a long visual novel. You'll find that, again, going through my top 10 here, you'll probably find that I enjoy simple games. But with that being said, I guess we'll start off with our new guy here, Crow. Out of every game you've played this year, other than I guess Persona 5, because like I'm sorry, I should have been more like forward about what I wanted from you, not your best game. What do you think what do you think is one of the best ones you play, but not the best? Like give me a number 9.
A number 9 space.
Yeah.
I play a lot of games that have just faded into the back of my mind. So
that's what we do, like, dude. We play games all year.
There's some that were okay, but I'm gonna focus on ones that I remember for some reason or another. I was gonna wait until you got to me again, hoping you go around everyone and actually make a list. But since I have to go off the top of my head here,
that's how we roll, man.
I'm gonna say Blue Reflection because it's managed to stay in my mind despite being fairly mediocre.
Blue Reflection. I mean, I like it so far. What is it?
It's like, as I've been playing it, I've been having waves of interest where sometimes I enjoy the game, particularly everything that doesn't involve dealing with the emotional problems of the teenagers at the school. Like, when the giant monsters attack the school, that's when I enjoy the game. But most of the time, wandering around finding people who are upset about homework, delving into their subconscious, killing a monster, and somehow solving the problem, those bits are not doing a whole lot for me. But there's something fascinating about the weird, like, dissonance between the magical girl aesthetic of the whole thing and the fact that everything also looks like it's made of plastic, and that I don't remember anyone blinking in the game ever.
All right. I've not seen this game. I have to look up stuff. I have to look up a bunch of games because I honestly didn't expect to like talk to all of you guys and be like, "Hey guys, what's your number 10?" This game. The fuck is that? I played a lot. Like, I've played more games this year than I think I've ever played like in a year, and I'm like, what the fuck are these games you guys are talking about?
It's surprising to me because I definitely played less games than you.
I should put like an addendum here. Games on this list are games I played this year, but not all of them necessarily came out this year.
Well, then shut your mouth about those games.
Do remakes of things count?
Remakes do, re-releases don't.
Well, you know what? I'm thinking of has new content in it, so
Same thing with mine.
Emerald, you said you said you only had a couple of games. We're gonna skip you this round, so we don't go through all your games immediately.
Thank you.
We're gonna go to Black. Black, what's your number 9 out of your list? What's the next to lowest?
That's not 2017.
Another game you've probably never heard of. Nico.
Try me. I'm ready now. Let's go.
It's called Northgard.
I have heard of Northgard. Thank you.
Aho!
Aho! I found one.
That's one. one out of like 40 in this particular group, I suppose. So yeah, it's a very simple and fun little RTS game based in another Norse game. You know, you get like little Viking things here and there, but it's really it's extremely bare bones in what it has so far, and it's getting updated fairly regularly. They've already added all the new tribes, but it's fun. It has a very nice cartoony aesthetic that I love.
It really sucks. I love RTS games. I suck at all RTS games.
This one you might not be too bad at.
They're so interesting to me, and I love watching people play RTS games. Like, it's one of my favorite things to like watch a stream of, is like, oh shit, this guy's playing like Divinity Dragon Commander or something, and I'm like, whoa, he's doing actual cool things in the thing, and it's like, and then I'm like, then I try to play, and I'm like, okay, everything's happening, and I wish I could pause it.
If little tangent, Dragon Commander for me it's the exact opposite. It's too simple for me. It's weird. Like RTS, it's just Zerg rush. You just Zerg the enemy. That's it. That's fucking. You Zerg it. Sometimes you're a dragon. That's it. Everything. The best parts are when you're not fighting shit, and that's weird in RTS.
Reb, what do you got for number 9?
Number 9, I would actually put. I believe this came out in 2017. Mass Effect Andromeda. Because people.
Why are you here?
I was waiting.
Okay. I was joking earlier, Matt, but I gotta ask now because I'm concerned. Is Bubsy your number 1?
First of all, I've never played Bubsy. Second of all,
you have
again, I've played a limited amount of games for 2017.
Oh my god!
And Andromeda is not as bad as everyone says. Graphically, it doesn't look
I will probably give you that. I will probably give you it's probably not as bad as people say, because we do know that when a release comes out, like a lot of what people say for like disappointment does factor into it. If you're looking forward to a game and you're disappointed, that makes the game like much worse than it actually is. Like,
especially if it's living up to the name of the trilogy with Shepard.
At the same time, like I was disappointed I didn't even get it.
See, I got it, and I played it. The plot wasn't the best thing in the world. However, the gameplay was so much better, in my opinion, than the trilogy.
Do you think this is at least better than his number 10, Crow?
Yeah.
I like how resigned you are in that.
That's what they should put. That's what they should put on their. That's what they should put on their website. Mass Effect Andromeda. At least it's not Fate Go.
There's only one more that's probably going to be disappointing to you, all right?
Asterisk, deep, long inhale, asterisk. Yeah, it's better than Fate Go.
That's why Fate Go's last place for me, all right?
They should put, you know how like games put like the things next to them, like voted number 1 at blah 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 blah. This place you never like. They should have it like just like there's a parenthesis. There's like a thing there, golden letters. It says, deep inhale, exhale. It's not as bad as Fate Go. Asterisk line Blazing Azure Crow.
I give it an out of 10.
Best between the two evils. I mean, that's how America got their president.
Clarification: if the translation of the game released in 2017, but the original came out in 2016 in Japan, does it still count?
I'll let that count because we didn't get it.
Okay.
What do you got, Will? What do you got for us?
For number 9, I'm going to go with the South Park Fractured Butthole. It was actually really fun, and the fact that they improved the combat system.
I had that game pre-ordered for like over a year, and then my PS4 got stolen, and I had the worst part of this year for me was having to cancel my pre-order for like the big gold edition thing I was going to be getting for that game. Because I'm just like, I can't play it, so I might as well save like the $100 I'm going to be spending on it.
Are you saying H.P. Lovecraft is racist? Wait, he was? Really? Like, how much? Really?
I am definitely planning on playing the game once I get the PS4 back next month. But it's like, man, I wish I could have put something like that on the list, because whenever I played the Stick of Truth, like that was like so fun, and I was so hyped for this game ever since that game ended. So like I can see that being a number 9 on someone's list. Number 9. Here's the big thing, like, that a lot of people like forget about in like the top 10s, unless your name is Red, is that the bottom of the list don't have to be bad games.
Except for it's mine.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, my number 9 is actually a game that I'm pretty sure people won't get mad at me for this one. A lot of I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably forgot this game came out in 2017, because it was like January last year, and not a lot of people talk about it anymore. And again, it's probably going to get people mad at me for just it existing, more likely the name than anything. But Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Birth by Sleep. Technically, it's Kingdom Hearts 0.2, Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage that I'm talking about. But the 2.8 like thing is what's on the cover.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Dream Drop Distance aspect of it was completely
I do not.
remade.
That's the thing. Out of everything that came in that game, I'm not choosing Dream Drop Distance. I'm not choosing the back cover thing. I really enjoyed the 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage, dress up Aqua game.
Hey,
I'm sorry, wait, what was that last part of that?
You dress up Aqua, man.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you dress her up as and you give her accessories like wings or cat ears
Or dresses.
My
Hey, hold the
only-
fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Do the other two get dress ups?
No, just
There's only-
her.
No.
0
Only
out
play
of
as
10.
Aqua.
Worst game of the year.
You only
Give
play
me
Only
as
a
play as
dress.
Aqua.
Fuck it.
You go
You only
through
play.
some really cool scenarios. You fight like a bunch of really cool things. And back whenever I first played this game, I did not put it down until I completed it. Then I played it again on hard mode. It's like, I really enjoyed the game when it was out, and I hear a bunch of sighs from people, and I know that like the chat's gonna like yell at me because the game was like, again, it was another game in between all these games. And yeah, it did have Dream Drop. I probably hardly played it, to be honest. I've already played Dream Drop. I played it for 3DS. I didn't need to play it again.
Watch the cutscenes
Here's
and
my
then
comment
immediately
on the
play
whole
another
thing. Toy Story hype.
That's
yeah.
that's for 3.
That's
That's for
28
3.
Will.
Will.
Three. Fuck off,
I
Will.
know
Get out of
it.
here.
That's why I'm mentioning it, because
God
is
damn.
like 1.5.
Hold on
at the
to
top
your
of
hype.
list?
You just hold on to your hype. This isn't about that right now.
We'll talk about that next year.
If it comes
Or the
out
year-
next year.
No,
Or
it's
the
not
same
coming
one.
out next
Or
year.
or the century after that. Whenever it comes out.
Have some hope.
No.
Last
This is
time
Star
I
Wars,
had
man.
hope, I died.
That's fair.
And that was a Christmas miracle.
That's fair. Emerald, save me from myself. What's your next lowest game on your list?
Super Mario Odyssey.
I
Ooh.
haven't actually played it.
Ooh.
I haven't actually played it, but everybody loves it, and I need to get it. I absolutely need to get it.
I haven't heard a single bad thing about that.
I've
I'm putting
not
that on
either,
my
no.
list. I forgot about that.
I've heard something bad about Mario Odyssey.
What?
I don't have it.
Oh, fuck, shut up.
Uh,
God.
I just want to say that I've never played it. Most of the games on my list I haven't played. I've seen them being played. I thought
That's
I
also
said that
fair.
before, but
Close
I
enough.
mean,
Yeah.
I guess that's
the top
fine.
2
Emerald,
games I've
I
played.
guess.
So
I'm playing it. But no, honestly, like, yeah, from everything everyone's told me and everything I've looked up about it, like, honestly, such a good game. It looks like it has something for just about anyone as long as you're looking for a Mario game. New mechanics, jumping around like the Jumpman does. You
They
can take
brought
over
back
people,
the
which I
long
thought was
jump.
really cool. And like it just seems like, why don't I have this game yet?
Oh, I don't have a Switch yet, so that's my excuse.
I mean, I have a Switch and I don't have this game yet. Like,
Well, I
should
have
be
a
ashamed of
Switch
yourself.
Blade, but I can't have the game yet.
Kodo, get out of here.
like, I freaking, I want to play this game so bad. Actually,
Me
like,
too.
Me too.
Definitely.
It looks really.
Odyssey's
it looks like,
definitely.
I gotta say, it's like Super Mario 64 2.
Hmm.
It's basically what I'm looking. When I've seen stuff of it, that's what I see.
What's your 8 then, Black?
8, Neo.
Neo, like,
The British man in Japan game.
The
Gotcha.
Samurai Dark Souls game.
yeah.
I also have that on my list.
Neo, like, I'm thinking I've not played it. I got pretty hyped for it when it came out, but then from the whole moving like halfway across the country type of thing, I didn't actually have to play it. I actually haven't heard a lot of people talking about it. You guys have actually played it. Was it really good?
It's actually not bad. It's Dark Souls-esque, yeah, but Team Ninja made it something, its own. It is unique.
Yeah, it's got its own characteristics that really set it apart from Dark Souls while keeping the core elements.
I love the Guardian Spirit part of the game. You can collect these little fucking ghost things that you can like equip. They all have different powers and stats and shit. And I got the dragon really early, and I've never taken it off since. So.
Oh my god! Right.
I got the 2 doggos. I got two tiny Shiba Inu doggos that shoot lightning. I love them.
That
so
sounds
cute.
amazing.
I like
So
you.
cute.
Whoever you are. I enjoy you.
It's like you're now my favorite in this chat.
I get why you're here.
See, all right now.
I wanna hold off Red's disappointment for later. We're gonna go to Will next. Will, what's your number 8?
Before I say it, I'm gonna say I'm not like the biggest fan of this franchise, but this year FNAF was pretty good. If anything, it's on my list for Candy Cadet.
There was a FNAF game this year?
Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator.
Basically, Five Nights.
The reason I'm enjoying FNAF more now is because he has a sense of humor.
Yeah,
like, when it was just pure horror, I didn't like it as much, but now that it's more self-aware and making jokes and putting time and effort towards those jokes, like the little videos and all that, plus the horror, plus some drama, I enjoy it more now because there's more to it and it's
Holy
more
shit, there was a Five Nights at Freddy's game this year.
Yeah, it's free. Isn't it free?
Yeah, I just went on Steam to look it up. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's not that long a game. It's actually pretty.
Yeah, like here's the thing about it. It came out of nowhere. No one knew it was coming out.
I didn't know it even came out.
I'll give Scott Cawthon this. Like, it was rough at first. I like this one. I like a lot. I like the simulator a lot.
I like this one and Sister Location
got
because
talent.
of the same reason.
Dodge is
got
like, are
some
you gonna
talent
download
going
and
now.
play it, Blue? No. I haven't played a single Five Nights game. I've watched all of them, and I appreciate other people playing them. I would die.
Yeah.
But Candy Cadet, Tico.
I can't stand.
Those stories are horrible.
I can't stand jump scares. Like
Hold on, what'd you say,
I will
Anthony?
scream,
Those-
and
his
nobody
stories
will
are horrifying,
like
I
me
love them.
playing those games.
Oh, I thought you were saying Candy Cadet was horrible.
That's
no.
that is specifically why I stayed away from a lot of jump scare heavy games in my Spooks month, because nobody wants to hear me scream. I will probably
Here's
break.
something I noticed about this game.
What's
the
up?
jump scares were actually very mild compared to the other ones. Like,
Yeah, they
there
were
was-
like that. They weren't really scary.
there was never really a big
Oh.
jump moment.
Also about the jump scares. After you die, the fucking animatronics talk shit about you over your corpse. and it's
Oh
hilarious.
yeah, that was fucking great.
Green Trap talks shit of you. Also, he's British. That's clearly a fuckboys reference. There's no way it's not.
What's your number
love
8 there, Crow? I don't like. I mean, I like Five Nights at Freddy's. I get nervous when we talk about it because then people ask if I want to play it, and I'm like, no.
May I be difficult about this list one last time?
Dude,
because
I
last time
actually
didn't
cheat
technically
later
get a
on.
10.
I break my own rules later on, so go ahead.
Douche.
I had technically didn't get a 10, so I'd like to bump Blue Reflection up to 10. So 9, Little Nightmares, just because that game was a lot
my
shorter and more to the
Wait,
point than I
that
thought it
was
would be.
this
but I
year?
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was this year.
Are they
wow,
adding
I
new,
heard
is there a
about
new episode
that.
coming out soon? I hope
Oh, that
so.
would have been on my list. If
I
I
thought there was
remember.
supposed to be more episodes coming from that game. They added some
Oh,
DLC
shit,
already. Yeah, they added one already. You know, they added
Nice.
a new storyline in it with some little boy. But,
Oh yeah, I heard about that, but I didn't play it. But we sat down on stream to play that game, and we thought it was going to be like a several stream long thing, and then it ended in like 4 hours, and I wasn't disappointed by that because that game managed its time really, really well and just did what it needed to do and got out of there.
Like, I really do appreciate games that like make you want more, but also make you satisfied. Like,
It's a hard thing to do.
it's like, oh man, the game's over. That was so good. Why isn't there more? Like, I really appreciate feelings like that instead of, the game's finally over, or
Yeah.
the game's over already. What? You know?
Yeah.
I can.
Too.
All right, what's your
And
what's
my
your,
number 8.
What's your number 8, Red?
All right.
I didn't get to do number 8.
Oh,
you did
sorry.
already.
Oh, wait, oh,
Like,
never mind. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're asking.
You're putting 2 and 1. I forgot.
You're being difficult about it, boy.
You know what? I'd rather hear yours than Red's. We'll put Red's to
That's fair.
next cycle.
Okay.
Go.
Well, my number 8, there's actually not a lot to talk about here because the reason is just very gameplay based, but my number 8 is Dead Cells, even.
Dude, I wanted to put.
That wasn't intentional.
I know what you were talking about. I know what you were talking about as far as like wanting to be difficult with this, because like I wanted to put Dead Cells on this list too, but it's not technically out yet.
Yeah, it's not technically out yet, so
Yeah.
it could end up on.
I'm glad we at least get to talk about it though. Oh my god, Dead Cells is so good.
It
Yeah,
looks
it's-
so good.
It appeals to Souls-like fans because it has those elements, and also roguelike fans.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It
And
just
there's not
feels
a-
so fun to play. Every time I do a random game stream, I gotta do Dead Cells. Like it's so fun.
Yeah,
it's so
it's-
amazing.
It's like there's not a lot to talk about and get into, like, ooh, it did this so well, but it just feels great to play, and the art pulls together really well.
It's so early right now with it. Like I've beaten the game before. Like it's so early right now with it. There's not really a lot to talk about, but there's so much to like look forward to, you know? Like when this game actually comes out, it's going to be a treasure.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait till next year so I can talk more about this game.
I know they've even added stuff since the last time I played it. They added like mutations and whatnot that you can choose from before each run.
A what?
So, even right now, there's stuff that I haven't actually done
I have
in the
no
game
idea
yet.
they even had that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
I don't know
can't-
much about it.
Is
until they
that
added it.
weird that like I'm looking forward to next year putting it on this list?
I get that.
It's like, man, next year that's gonna be probably at least top 3. Because like right now, Dead Cells is actually
Obviously-
so good for me. I
obvious-
absolutely love it.
Obviously, EA is gonna take it, put loot boxes, and ruin it for you.
You mean like everything?
Yeah.
All right, and again, we'll move Reds to next time.
I see how it is.
So
You know what? Let's
this is the
start
one.
Red's
Here's the thing,
list
Red. I have a
next
reason.
year.
I have a reason for moving it. For moving yours ahead. You're all already going to be disappointed in me.
Oh, I see.
Yay.
Because my number 8, and again, just letting all of you know, there's still 7 more. You don't have to kill me right now.
I feel like I know what this is gonna be.
Sonic Forces.
I was wrong.
Sonic you.
Okay,
I
here's the
don't
thing.
have an opinion.
Here's the thing. I'm not putting on this list because it's a good game. I'm putting it on this list because I had a lot of fun playing it.
That's fair.
It's not. I can tell you all of the problems with this game. I can tell you so many problems with this game, but none of the problems really affected my ability to just enjoy the game. However, it is low on the list, and that's just simply because I don't like the fact that they have to put classic Sonic in just about everything that they do nowadays. Whenever, I don't know, it worked for Generations, and Sonic Mania people have told me is a great game. I haven't played it. But Sonic Mania, people tell me is a fantastic game, and I'm inclined to believe them. Like, it looks like a really good game. But classic Sonic and Sonic Forces didn't control very well. It was my least favorite part of the entire game, and that's honestly why the game is on number 8 instead of, like, I think I had it on number 6 or 5 at one point. Like, it was just a really enjoyable game. I was looking forward to it forever, and when it came out, I was a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, I S-ranked just about every single one of the stages because I felt like I needed and wanted to, and it was really good to stream because I got to dress Emerald up in different outfits and say, look at this retarded thing, it's Emerald.
Oh, you streamed it? I gotta look back
Yeah, you
into
did.
the arcade.
But yeah, it was a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. That's my number 8. That's one reason I had to skip over Red here. But I feel bad now, so we'll go to Red for his number 8/7. Only one though. He's not getting
Oh,
double.
my number 8. Well,
Alright.
Red, what is your number 7 or number 8? You can only tell me one.
Well, I see. I'm gonna be skipping number 7 anyway because I don't have a blank spot for there. I need to space out the good games.
So
I
it
need to
works
space
out.
out the good games and the bad games. My number 8, however, is a game called Prey.
Prey.
Oh,
I know Prey.
Yeah.
It came out early this year, and it's a reboot of an older game called Prey. Completely different.
Yeah.
Um,
Remakes are fine.
It was an alright game. The plot was very interesting. The gameplay was fun. It's has a Half-Life feel to it, where you're fighting aliens that invade your spaceship. However, you're also able to take those aliens' powers and put them into yourself. And it becomes very interesting in that aspect, because if you do, the aliens become stronger, they know where you are, and more enemy types come out.
So
it's
darker.
Kirby Half-Life.
I was about
What
to
was
say darker, grimmer Ben 10.
I mean, actually,
Someone get working on a heavy metal version of the Ben 10 theme.
if by
Ben
Ben 10
10
you mean the
or-
watch being something you stick into your eye, then
Yet,
sure.
Crow, you bring up a point. Kirby is an alien. Can
Yes.
Ben 10 turn into a Kirby?
He did.
Look, it's a darker version of Ben 10, so it's Benjamin 10.
Wait, no, I know what you're talking about.
With the 10 being an X.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 10's a Roman numeral.
Ben X.
Yes, you
And
did.
it's behind the title. It's Benjamin with the Roman numeral behind.
I have a question though for Crow.
What's up?
True Master Games, the reason
So-
there's a KH game lower than Sonic Forces is because technically I only liked a third of the game. Like, that's the reason the Kingdom Hearts is below Sonic Forces.
So were
You're
you
whatever.
disappointed in this one?
No, actually, I think that's a really good choice. Hopefully that means all of your disappointments are behind you.
I haven't played Prey, but no, you're doing okay.
Currently, you're at
You're
negative.
batting- You're batting 0.5 for 4 as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, see, that's perfectly fine, all right?
Will, what do you got?
Okay, are we at number 8 or 7?
7 this time.
Hey, but,
Alright, for my number 7, where is it? I just had it, motherfucker duck. Okay, Crash Insane Trilogy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can get behind that.
It's not on my list, but I get that.
I saw you guys playing that, Crow.
Yes, I like it. I was never a huge Crash fan, but I liked this more than I ever liked Crash before. But it didn't make its way onto my.
I mean, it would have been higher if they did the fucking cartoon opening they cut out.
it would have been higher for the
Crash!
Spyro.
See,
Crash
it
Bandicoot.
makes it to the list simply for one thing.
Hmm.
Whoa!
Whoa!
All right.
Whoa!
Fucking whoa me. God damn it. Stop it. God damn it, Odie.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
God damn it. Memes and sadness.
Black, what you got?
For 7? Darkest Dungeon. To be honest here, a lot of shit in 27.
That's...
Not a lot of games this year I wanted. Nothing caught my eye. I didn't fucking like anything.
Well, we're not gonna talk about
year.
Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon come out this year.
That's why I skipped this spot, because...
I got nothing. 2017 was boring as shit for me.
I mean, technically a
got
DLC
shit.
came out. Technically a DLC came out for it.
Yes, the Crimson Court, which kicks ass.
Why don't you talk about that then?
Yes, I will. So Darkest Dungeon is just sadness manifest. Imagine fucking every horrible thing ever, and it's in a game. And then it makes you love it.
Blazing Azure Crow donated $5. This is a test. Ignore me.
I had to be sure about something. I had to be sure about something.
Dude, you can test on me anytime you want. Like, go ahead.
Test your money anytime.
I think that was a mistake. I think that was 5 cents. Try putting 2 zeros beside 5.
Did we get
That would
a this
help.
one?
So, you know, Darkest Dungeon it's a fun game. I mean, it's gonna be coming out for Switch soon, so that's gonna be interesting.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
it's coming out for Switch soon.
Oh,
That's
cool.
gonna be interesting. What you got?
but
What
the-
you got, Emerald?
My next game? Shit. Breath of the Wild is my 5th game.
Breath of the Wild is your next lowest. Okay.
What the fuck?
What do you? What? 20? What the hell? $20 from Blazing Azure Crow. Goodbye, Jake. What?
Yes.
You just killed. Oh, you killed the stream boss.
You did it.
So that's what he was testing.
Goodbye, Jake.
Different Jake.
Different Jake, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to kick our Jake out.
No.
Just for a moment.
By the
Oh,
way,
hey,
our
what's going
Jake
on,
is here.
Jake? What you doing? That damn cat Rogue Purple just joined in, guys. Jake, what you doing, boy?
I
We just
literally
killed a
just
Jake.
woke up. I slept like a brick.
You are a brick, buddy.
Well, I will say, if Breath of the Wild is your next one, Emerald, we're going to be talking about that later, probably. So, what about you? What about you, What about you, Purple? You just got in here. What's one of your games on your top 10 list, boy? We're on number 7 right now.
7. I have a 7. Oh yeah, that was the one I put for Crash.
Okay, never mind then. Crow, what's your number
All
7?
right. Well,
It's the Crash games remade. They have nicer physics. The end.
yeah. My number 7's Neo.
All right, boys, time for me again. You know,
I would've put
you
Neo
know
if
I
I
got,
beat it, but
you
I
know I
didn't.
got you guys with these great games that are coming out. By the way, I think that at least we finally have a game that I know that people know about, as well as people will probably agree with me this time. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah?
know, it's pretty good. I seem to think. Raditz Wacko Waldo donated $2. My favorite game of 2017 was Kid Dragon. I'll be free soon, Blue. You better watch out. God dang it. So, number 7 in mine is actually Digimon World Next Order.
Oh, I want to
Oh
play
yeah.
that.
I really enjoyed it. I actually, and again, I said this whenever I played it on my channel. This is before I even streamed, but I said it when I played this on my channel that I did not like the original Digimon World as a kid. Whenever I played it, I actually
Digimon World Championships.
I didn't like the original Digimon World. That actually stopped me from playing Digimon World 2 when it came out, because I just didn't like Digimon World 1 that much. But when Digimon World
Which is
3
sad.
came out, I enjoyed it more. But the remake of Next Order, like, maybe I'm just older? I don't know. It was really fun. It actually made me want to go back and play the old one again.
It seems a lot better than the original, in my opinion. I have not played Next Order, but I have played the original Digimon World.
I'd agree with that. I'd agree it's better. I'm back, by the way.
Well,
It was pretty
Oh,
fun. It was pretty fun whenever I played it. I absolutely
Jack.
loved it. You get really attached to your Digimon, and if it wasn't for the fact that I'm super hyped for like next month and another Digimon game coming out, I probably would like this game even more.
oh
that
yeah.
Game, that game actually did give Aaron and I one of our in-jokes that we loved spouting off for no reason, which is just, Danger Blob, I thought you were dead! Which no one will ever get, and I'm happy about it.
Well, I mean, you at least say it with such gusto. Like, if you say it out loud somewhere, like, people will you'll still get a chuckle, probably.
It also instilled in me a horrifying hatred of Gatsumon and all of his evolutions.
Dude,
course you'll hate
but
Gatsumon for
Gatsumon is so
Digimon World.
cute!
I hate him.
Dude,
And
in
the
Hacker's Memory, you can
Digimon.
choose to have a Gatsumon as your first partner.
And
Yeah, why
you
would you ever?
won't.
Yeah, you never do.
Dude, you're making me actually have to pick Gatsumon now.
No!
Do it. Antagonize the shit out
Do
of
it.
them.
Do it.
Why would
No!
you make? Why would you choose a mistake like that? All right.
It's
They're
a
literally
difficult
better
spite, like when
Digimon.
somebody tells me to use my advantage dice.
Why don't you use another Digimon like Numamon?
Okay, to reiterate, why are you here? But anyway, Jake,
No.
do you have a number 6?
Yeah, number 6. Actually, 6. Oh yeah, that was Cuphead.
Cuphead. We haven't talked about Cuphead yet.
Cuphead.
We have not talked about Cuphead yet. I actually haven't played Cuphead. It looked really nice. It looked really cute. I wish I could. The only reason I didn't pick it, the only reason I didn't actually play it is because the co-op was only local and I couldn't play with anybody. And I just felt like that
Yeah,
was
that
like the
part of
big
the
draw
game
to
really
it for me
pisses
was
me
that it
off.
was multiplayer and it was really cool looking. But you guys, have you guys all played? Have you guys all played Cuphead?
Oh
I've
yeah,
not.
I actually had a lot more fun than I thought. I didn't beat it yet, but I actually had a lot of fun with the experience.
I've seen it be played, and it looks like a lot of fun.
Dodge says
is
6 is where is about where he would put Cuphead as well.
Yeah.
It's
That's
one Cuphead just has that gorgeous aesthetic. I love that how much effort they put into just like how the game looks. They put so much work into that.
Thankfully, my list is flexible because Cuphead was going to be my number 6, but I just switched it over.
Well, then
fine.
luckily we don't have to go to you now. We can go to Red.
Hey, it's me.
I just
we
love
have to?
I just love meanly skipping you guys every now and then. That's just how it's gonna go.
I mean, my number 6 is not gonna be anything special. It's Crash.
So Black,
Nice.
what's your number 6?
So, okay, so number 6. Hear me out.
Crash.
No. No, if Spyro came out, it'd be number one.
Excuse you.
Number fucking one. No. Okay, so hear me out. I know it's an unpopular opinion.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So my number 6 is For Honor.
Oh, actually,
I enjoy For Honor.
I liked it when I got to play the demo.
I only know what I've heard.
It's
The new two heroes are a pain in the ass, but it's no different than the other seasons.
Whenever I played the demo, I was like getting really into it, but then like whenever I was playing it, I was wanting to play it with you, Anthony, and like I couldn't connect to anybody with my PS4. So like I got really mad that I couldn't connect to anybody, and I was like, never fucking mind, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yeah,
That's
the
my
servers
opinion.
have gotten a bit more stable, but
That's because nobody's playing it.
that's exactly why I'm not gonna be lying to you.
Yeah.
But hey, I still have fun matches. I love playing a Lawbringer. It's my I love it.
Between those times when you're crying in agony and rage, so 90% of
Yes.
the time.
Yeah, but you know,
I
It happens.
someone in the chat. I would assume For Honor is like Marmite.
Someone has to like it.
hey, I'll give you at least For Honor's better than Absolver. I'll give it that shit.
Emerald,
Fuck, I hate
we're
Absolver.
skipping a lot of people. So like we've already skipped several people. You got to give me a good one for your number 6, man. Never mind, Emerald. Screw you.
Crash.
Crash.
When we don't know what it is, it's just Crash.
Creed.
I mean, my number 6 isn't gonna be fucking astounding either. so
Let's
I
go,
have nothing
Crow.
to say.
Save it. You have to save it, Crow.
That's Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
I
it,
think
we
the
all
difference here
All right, you
is
know
that
what?
I
he's
think
actually
we may
played it.
all have said all the options that will be
think-
picked in our 9 through 8 slots, so the rest of this is just us going, yeah.
I think I actually have to go back to Will. Will, what would have been your number 6 if I hadn't skipped you?
Bendy.
Oh,
Bendy and
really?
the
Oh,
Ink
yeah,
Machine.
Bendy and Ink Machine.
I cannot bring myself to see that as a good game yet. Mostly
I haven't
because
played it. I haven't seen much of it. All I know is I've seen the art.
Honestly, like, here's the thing. My list is very flexible. I did not number these. Honestly, if I thought of this earlier, Bendy would be around 10. I'll be
Yeah, that's
honest.
fair.
Bendy is weird as hell to me. Like at the start, it seems like just kind of like the FNAF knockoff kind of stuff. But when you get to like episode 3, I'm like, what is this fucking BioShock?
And
This is
Yeah.
crazy bullshit.
Yeah.
And let's be fair here. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure I don't pull a Crash and say like what everyone else has said. So these aren't really that high on my list. I just want to mention them for the sake of they were this year and I want to celebrate them.
That's fair. Bendy has a really good theme, I think, like the art elements and the story are
Yes, I think
interesting.
it's
It's just the gameplay has no idea what it really wants to be in the long run.
Yeah, it's a mix and
And-
match of so much shit.
Yeah.
The story is simultaneously incredibly vague and too on the nose.
Yeah, it's
I got you.
weird. Yeah, well, it's not bad. It's just weird.
I
Strange.
just noticed, by the way, if you guys go to live chat, some of
I-
the clips actually clipped out of.
Oh my god, I see it.
Wait, what?
Fuck
I
yeah!
actually, that was me during one of my streams where I'm just like, yeah, and I actually pushed the button to make you go
Oh,
down.
I remember that.
Oh god.
Bring it down the law.
Deus Vult.
You
Deus
can see,
Vult.
like, for like half a
Fallings off
second,
the
like,
half pipe.
you can see for like half a second the thing, like, it makes like a little cursor appear on the thing I'm trying to go for, but I push the wrong button and just go flying to
so
my
you
death.
just dive straight down.
We're going together, Sonic.
All right. So my number 6, actually, I think that the rest of my list is absolutely fantastic, and I absolutely love it. It's great. You know, top 6, boys. My number 6 is actually a game called Tokyo Dark.
Oh.
Tokyo Dark was such a fucking fun game. I found it right as it came out, and it came out right whenever I wanted to do my Spooks month. It came out like immediately right when I was like, you know what? I want to only play horror games next month. Oh shit, this game came out. It's so good. And it was the longest game that I played over the month. Like it took me about like 4 or 5 streams to finish it. And it was fantastic. It's about a girl. Basically, the simplest plot I can tell you without spoiling much is that detective girl is running around like, why'd this ghost kill my boyfriend? And also there are two cat cafes.
when we restart
Okay.
Let Them Play Games, which we're going to be doing next week, I actually want to start with this game.
Dude, I'm not gonna say much else in, except I'm just gonna tell you there are 2 cat cafes. What?
Ooh.
There are
Only 2?
2 cat cafes.
We're living in the future now, boys.
Nice.
They're, and they are exactly what you like. They are exactly what you think they are, but they're both different. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh boy.
And they're on the same fucking street. Anyway.
Different
Never
cats,
have
man.
enough cats, man. Which reminds me, I'm actually going out with a girl to a cafe this week. I need to book.
I just thought you said 2 cat cafes. I know they're not cafes, but the first thing I imagined is like a Necco Tim Hortons versus a Necco Dunkin' Donuts.
Where's
God
that
damn it.
anime, Japan?
There are 2 cat cafes, and just I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, Crow, because literally it made my top 6. Tokyo Dark is fucking fantastic, and I hope you have a great time. I'm gonna watch you.
I'm gonna
Yes.
watch you.
I mean, we're gonna do it for Let Them Play Games, so it's not gonna be streamed. It's gonna be Let's Play.
Oh, you're just going
So-
back to doing regular videos and Let Them Play Games now.
Yeah. Now that Aaron, now that we're making enough money that I can hire Aaron on as a full-time employee, he's leaving Starbucks, and one of his duties as an employee is he has to edit the Let Them Play Games videos, so we can actually do that again.
Dude, that's
Yay.
awesome. I remember back a couple of weeks ago, I could have swore watching old Let Them Play Games videos that your background moved, and we found out it's just the way my eye
Oh
works.
my god, that was hilarious.
I'm
Yeah, he
like, are
thought
you
that-
telling me this isn't moving? You're like, yes.
You're like, how did you get that? How did you get like an animated background behind your videos? And I was like, I didn't.
How just one?
I
It's
think
because
that you may
I don't
be
know. It's a
seeing
really
things.
weird interaction with like the way that your thing is set up and like my only eye. It's a weird
Yeah.
interaction. We're just like, that's totally moving. You're like, it's not though.
It's not though. It's very much like here. I'll put. Where should I put this? Can I put this in the live chat? This is my background for those that are interested in what he thought was moving. It wasn't.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that fucking I see why he thought it was.
It's an
moving.
optical illusion, though.
It's a bunch of
No.
squares.
No, but
Now that I know it's not moving, I know it's not moving, but it still kind of looks like it's
Oh.
moving.
All these
oh
squares
no,
make a
no,
circle.
it's still technically an optical illusion, even if it's not intentional because of the colors and the lines.
Fucking, why is existence weird like this?
Well,
Because human brains suck.
we're at the top 5, boys. All of us,
Yeah, boys.
we're at our top 5s, and I think that we're gonna start with Black. What's your top
All
5, buddy? What's the lowest of your top 5 of all the games you have listed down?
Lowest of my top 5. So I have
Where
so
you
I
can
next
buy them.
paycheck I am going to buy this. I've not bought. I've only seen
Oh,
videos.
so you've
of
only
it.
seen it.
But I don't need to buy it to have played it before. It's Total War. It's Total War Warhammer 2.
You slut.
They're bringing in the Tomb Lords. Fuck off.
You.
All you're
slut.
gonna do is collect treasure. You know what they do.
I know what they do, but I like it anyway. Also, Skaven.
People are disappointed in me.
Oh, fuck off.
Yes,
Oh,
we
Total
are.
War game.
Yes, we are.
At least I have games. Okay, Will.
I'm disappointed because Bubsy isn't your
Puts
number
Grand
one.
Order on his list has a space.
Not to mention it right at the farm.
See, at least my games are in 2017.
All right.
Anyway.
What about
Total War
you? What about you, Jake? What we got for number 5?
Well, I mean, you should know this game. You've been forcing
Oh,
me to play it the past
yes.
few days.
Okay, we're finally getting there, are we?
Yeah, 20XX is my number 5.
20XX is so good.
It looks like so much
It
fun.
looks like-
20XX
I
is
have
so
seen
good.
some
Me
of
and Jake have been streaming 20XX on the channel for the past couple of days. I played this game back whenever it was in beta. Fomal played this game with me. Fomal's in the chat. She didn't play it with me, but like we played it around the same time. You know what I mean? But it was such a good game, and it's an even better game now, and we still haven't beat it, and it's so good, and I love it. Basically, Mega Man's a girl. She's cute,
I love it
and
already.
we shoot things and kill everybody.
But
Can't
what
be-
about Mighty Number 9?
Fuck off.
Get
I-
out
What
of
a-
here.
I mean, on
did-
console, Mighty Number 9 was
It
probably
didn't
better
make my
than
list, but
on
it didn't
PC.
make my list. But I actually still think that Mighty Number 9 was okay.
Remember watching Pro Jared play it?
Oh,
Remember that?
same.
Alright,
Mighty
well,
Number, just fucking CPU leak.
20XX. If I had have here's the thing. I made my list a while ago, and if I had have remembered that 20XX came out in 2017, it probably would have made the list. Like, it probably would have
Yeah,
just.
that's why I went and double checked when I was making mine. Cause I'm like, I know
'Cause
this
I
was
played
released
it in
for early
2016.
access in 2014,
I-
but did it release in 2017?
I played it in like 2015, 2016. Like, I've had this game for years, and I'm like, it came out?
I feel like early access games should have a caveat on this where it's like, if they're from the year where the early access was released or the year that it was released.
Can I just say one thing? Levy, I fucking love you.
What has he done?
Levy, he shows up to all these streams and he does stuff that I don't ask him to do. He just put in a link to yesterday's 20XX stream. Earlier, he put in a link to the Crimson Gray stream. Like, Levy, oh my god, man, I fucking love you, man.
Levy is cool. He knows.
He's a better mod than me.
But yeah,
Well,
you
I
don't do
wouldn't say
shit,
that.
Emerald.
Look, he's definitely
sorry.
Leviosa, not Leviosa.
You just learned that you can make party leaders today.
I like how almost like 20X's came out this
Fuck
year.
off.
That was.
I want a game of the year that's released right before New Year.
Yeah, a game that's released on like New Year's Eve kind of screws itself over for these lists, doesn't it?
I mean, you never know. Might be.
I
Like
have
5 minutes
played the
long.
tutorial, and it is my number 3.
It is amazing.
Emerald, what you got for number 5, man?
Breath of
What
the
did
Wild
come
was
out
my number
today?
5.
I thought you said Breath of the Wild was number 6.
No, number 6 was Mario.
Someone
was
already
the
mentioned
Mario
Breath of the
game.
Wild.
I swear
Yeah.
that.
Do you
that
want my
was
number
you.
4?
No, don't worry about it. One of you assholes.
No, no one mentioned Breath of the Wild yet.
No one mentioned Breath of the Wild.
I
Really? I
someone
thought
did.
someone said Breath of the Wild before.
Same.
No.
Oh, wait, no, you said it!
Okay.
No, you didn't.
Okay, all right, everybody, look at your list. Does somebody have it at number 7 or higher?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. We're gonna talk about Breath of the Wild in a little bit. So
It's also on my list.
we'll talk about Breath of the Wild in a minute.
I
Red,
actually-
what you got
Oh, for my list,
for number 5?
my.
I thought
Oh.
someone already said Breath of the Wild.
I think someone might
My
have
brain
It
was
was
breaking.
mentioned earlier,
Okay.
but I don't remember them saying it for their number. And you
Gotcha.
mentioned.
Okay.
Okay. So, my number 5, however, is Kingdom Hearts 2.8.
All right,
Yeah.
we already talked
So-
about it.
Yeah.
You're obviously just meaning you're obviously mostly meaning Fragmentary Passage, right?
I'm meaning both that and Dream Drop.
Get the fuck out. I'm
Because
kidding.
enough
I'm
changed.
kidding, I'm kidding.
It like I played both the 3DS version and the PS4
Dude, the
version.
3DS version was great. I'm sure that this version is fantastic. I hardly played it, but I'm sure that the PS4 updated version is fantastic. I'm sure it is.
It is. It makes it a lot more comfortable.
I'm sad
to play.
because I couldn't pet the people the way I wanted to pet them.
Oh, with your actual finger.
Yeah, because whenever you have to like move a mouse like scrolling thing with like a controller, it's so hard. Like it's
You're
but,
right.
Like, if you just
It's
have
the
like your
only
styles,
reason-
like, oh, look at these little guys, I'm gonna pet them.
It's the only thing that stops like that one difference. Like, oh, I can't touch it with my hand, but everything else is improved.
I definitely agree with you on that, especially if you mostly mean the Aqua dress up game. But
I do. I do love the Aqua dress up game.
Will, what you got for number 5, boy?
Obviously, the game that just got released today, Kin Madness. But no, number 5, I'm putting a tie between what I consider the Switch trilogy, Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, and ARMS. ARMS being the new one. I liked ARMS.
Did I
Arms
say
is
to
fun.
mention 3 fucking games? Kidding.
You mother.
I actually did play ARMS at my friend's
Well,
house.
the other two, I'm letting everyone else discuss. ARMS, I'm just
No,
gonna
that's
say,
fine. That's perfectly fine. You
While
can
we're
talk about ARMS.
packaging, I'm really into everything from Japan at number 5.
No. You can talk about ARMS. I haven't actually played ARMS. I know that a lot of people are liking it. People seem to have a really good fan base about it, but it seems like people are really split on if they love it or they don't care about it at all.
I just
I'm
like
settled and don't care about it at all.
I just like it. I had fun with it. I actually like the motion controls once I
There's
stood up.
this one girl in it, and she's like super cute, and she has like the like she has like the slinky arms. I guess they all have slinky arms, but
Their arms are all different
Doesn't
somehow.
one of them have slinky hair?
One of them has a noodle arm, like little ramen.
Yeah, the ramen noodle girl. I love her. But my main's actually a French bitch that has actual arms but uses her hair.
A French bitch.
I wonder why.
I like the
It's
mummy
because
guy.
I'm fucking French. But here's the thing. When I was playing with the motion controls, I was actually doing her fucking poses.
Blazing Agile Crow, $2 Canadian. This guy, am I right?
You are indeed right.
This guy, unbelievable.
What you got for your number 5,
I
Crow?
mostly just wanted to heal myself.
Yes, I do have healing. I do have healing on. Yes.
I'm taking some damage, I think, from a sub. My number 5 is Fate Extella.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I can't imagine there's a very wide conversation to be had about that, but
I mean, did it
Fate
play
Dynasty
like Hyrule Warriors?
I mean, yeah, that doesn't besmirch it at all. I enjoyed that aesthetic to it.
I love
game.
Hyrule Warriors. I loved Dragon Quest Heroes. I think the least I like out of them is the Dynasty Warrior games. But like, I love games like that. Like they seem really good. I had to unfortunately choose at the beginning of the year whether or not I could actually afford either Digimon World Next Order or Extella, and I chose Digimon. But I haven't got to play Extella. But like, I watched you play Extella a little bit.
I don't think there's a right or wrong choice between those two things, honestly. Because if you like both franchises, I think you'll get basically the same level of enjoyment out of both.
Yeah.
But I liked Extella because mostly it's the first time that we got a game where you could actively control a servant and mow down enemies and fight actively instead of it being turn-based or a side-scrolling fighter.
I gotcha.
And I appreciate that because it's the first time you really felt in control of a servant on something resembling the proper scale. And also, I got to play Best Girl Joan of Arc, so it's,
You know, with how Fate is, why haven't they made like a, like Soul Calibur or some kind of fighting game?
Well, they have, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's like a
yeah. Didn't they have like a
side,
PSP game or something?
Yeah, they did. That's
Unlimited Codes.
Yeah.
I love that game so much.
That game is good, but it's ultimately like a Tekken Soul Calibur style fighter, and I'm not really into those personally. And like,
The only reason I will ever play one is if they have a character creator, because I'm a slut for those.
Dude, I would love a character created for a Fate fighting game. That'd be so cool.
The only complaint I have about Extella is the same complaint I have about most of the extended Fate universe, which is it really needs to quit riding Gilgamesh's dick.
I mean, but he's the king of kings.
Yeah, sure. He's pretty.
I'm in the
he's
same
pretty
boat as
brave.
I'm in the same boat as you. I don't care for Gilgamesh.
I like Gilgamesh. Like I love playing him in my series. I enjoy him, but everything outside of the Stay Night universe tries to build him up as this, well,
unstoppable
ironically,
god
as
creature.
this-
Yeah.
that he's this immaculate, amazing thing that even when
In
he's
Triple
evil,
C, they made the
technically can do no
Gilgamesh
wrong.
class, and
that excels the system, and he does crazy, undoable things that he then follows with, like, people are like, how could you travel literally the length of the universe in data space in a second? Because I'm the king! No.
That
Not
doesn't work
because
that
you're
way.
the king.
Even though it's not really the same, that reminds me of when Kenpachi was oversaturated in Bleach.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest though, Kenpachi is the
tend to-
greatest thing ever.
He is the
Fans
best
tend
thing.
to go a bit hard with characters that are like outside.
His mother
the
is a
normal
train.
criteria.
Yeah.
But yeah, but besides that, I did like it. And actually, though, on the topic of Gilgamesh, it did have a side story that kind of linked Gilgamesh to something kind of interesting about Extella, but this will become a Fate conversation if I try to go into that.
Which we still
Yeah.
need to
This is
do
the
at
top
one
10
point.
list.
I'm still getting, you know how I like mentioned to have like all of us talking about like Fate one day, and like I mentioned that like during a stream. I have not had a week go by where people are like, so are we ever gonna get the Fate stream? Are we ever gonna get the Fate discussion stream? Yeah, right there.
Fate.
Dov's just put out, I want my Fate cast. Well, my number 5. I don't know if I skipped anybody, but who cares? My number 5.
I don't think you did.
I have this in here just because of the unity that it gave me with my fellow man, and I got to play this with a bunch of people several times, and I'm still not got past the first area. Of course, this is Divinity Original Sin 2.
We have to go back to that. That's right.
Yes, we do.
Shit.
Yes, we
I have
fucking
played this
do.
game with almost everyone in this call.
Yeah,
I know.
I
Yeah.
want to grab it.
Look, Dico, I would do it stream with you. I love the game.
I have played this game with just about everyone in this chat, and I have absolutely loved this game since it came out, and I've not even got past the first area. Not because it's hard, but because like every time I get past the first area, I'm like, man, I wonder how this class is.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
You know
we had
what?
such
I'm
great
gonna buy
story.
it. Fuck it.
Like,
Such great story.
okay. Remember,
Oh,
You're
God.
still fucking healing yourself.
hey, Dico. Remember when I stole from the one guy and we
Yes.
massacred an
You
entire
actually
city because
you actually opened up my whole like knowledge on how people steal shit really well in that game, because like just us figuring out how to distract the fucking vendors, and you just walk in like
Oh no, I was talking about when I stole from one of the quest people.
oh
Yeah,
right.
you from a quest asshole in the middle of town, and that triggers all of his goons to fight you.
And we had to
instantly.
kill the entire city.
It was actually everyone. Actually, I think at a point we just said fucking just started killing everyone indiscriminately after that. I'm pretty sure that's what we did.
After just this moment of
I remember Logan during our stream of it, like you're just off like talking with like your favorite like your favorite dealer, like your favorite
The chick that I got
Yeah.
up to 100%.
and like you're just talking to her like
with,
selling
yeah.
everything because we gave you all our stuff to sell. All of a sudden me, Buddy, and Izzy are just like in the castle. And you're done with your stuff. And you're just like, we're done with our stuff, and you're just like, where are you guys?
That's exactly what
That
happened.
fucking triggers some goddamn like end campaign act combat, and Izzy and I have to help.
Oh yeah,
that
Blue, I remember how hard we tried to save that one prisoner.
Yes, we tried so hard.
Sadly, she was programmed by cutscene to instantly turn.
Yeah, it was. We tried for like an hour.
remember
Safe
how
scumming.
the fucking boss battle was?
It wasn't even. That was like the
man.
boss, and there was the boss in the dungeon. That was actually a joke after we figured it out.
It's such a good game. I love Divinity Original Sin 2. My top 5 are just games that I cannot put down. Like, for better or worse, I cannot put any of these games down.
Gotta get back
That's
to
fair.
Infinity, dude. We
I would
gotta-
have that on my list, except I think it's more the company that I enjoyed than the game.
I will say, playing it alone, it is not as good.
I
that's-
yeah, I can only
Absolutely,
imagine.
like what makes this game is playing it with like up to 3 people. Like it's kind of like if you guys ever played it, Dragon Quest IX: Sentinels of the Starry Sky.
I have not played that one.
It
I
was
haven't.
Yes.
it was a really good DS game, probably my favorite like Nintendo game of all time, probably. But it's only good when you can play it with other people, because it had up to 4-player local co-op, and it was so fun. You could just make really broken characters go off and play the entire campaign co-op with someone else, and it's so good. And I loved it, and it was such a great game.
God damn it, Levy.
I'll disagree with that mostly just because I think that game is perfectly fine single player so long as it's you really like those top-down turn-based ones.
A fucking Blue sidebar. Can I have the first shot at number 4 slot whenever we get to it? I have no reason.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I will say
I will. We are
I
done with
figured
this.
by
We're not supposed to be
asking, I
talking
will
about.
either.
We're not talking
figured
about
that-
any Dragon Quest stuff yet. So go ahead, man. Go ahead and do that.
That's why I said no. I said whenever. Keep going. Keep going.
No,
I just
no.
wanted-
We actually do need to get
alright.
through this list really quick because I have something planned
All
after I
right.
go with this list.
Purely because I want to be the first person that brings up this game.
Oh, God.
My number 4 is Doki Doki Literature
How
Club.
fucking dare you?
Christ.
We're not talking about this game right now.
Son of a bitch.
We're not talking about it right now.
Oh, I think I might know what someone's number 1 or 2.
We're not talking about this game right now.
So I gotta be honest. I've seen all the shit and
Everyone
I've not
shut up.
seen
We're
it.
not
Everyone
talking
shut
about this right now, Anthony.
Everyone shut up. I'm done. We're not
Alright.
talking about this right now.
Alright, fuck all y'all too.
I at least get to know that I was the first person to bring up the game. You may continue.
Anyway,
It's like, look
I
at me,
mean,
I
I
claimed this.
didn't start off this stream putting on a mod of Doki Doki where I can hang out with Monica forever or anything. Like,
Oh, that's what that was about.
so,
Gotcha.
Will, what's your number 4?
Crash Bandicoot. I'm kidding.
God damn it.
Doki Doki.
Everyone's like Doki Doki number 4.
Okay. No,
Those
but
poor girls.
for real, starting to get to some good stuff. I'm gonna say, even though I'm not gonna mention a lot, it's mostly because people already mentioned it. So
What?
it's not that they're not in my top 10. It's that I don't have a top 10. They're also good. Number 4, Resident Evil 7.
I will definitely agree with you on that. I watched,
Yeah.
I got to crash a stream with Hawk in it, and like he was playing it, and it looked really cool.
It's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
game.
I gotta get that. I gotta get 7.
Even though it didn't scare me necessarily, it's the right direction and it had a great atmosphere, and that's important to me more than if I was scared by it.
If I actually played the game, I probably would have put it on the list. Like I watched Hawk play whenever he was like, "Hey, I'm doing this like 24-hour stream." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Let me jump in." And it's like, "What the fuck are you playing?" He's like, "I'm playing this." I'm like, "Oh my god, shut up! I'm watching you."
I jumped in that
watching
too. It was
It's
great.
like I like to say, Resident Evil 7, fucking Biohazard.
Resident Evil.
Because it looks like they took pages out of Outlast and made it better.
I mean, it's first person, yeah, but the main thing is it's a massive improvement from 6. 6 was
Anything
Earlier in
fucking
this
anything.
stream, I told you guys I cannot handle jump scare games. I cannot handle like things like that. I absolutely love horror though. Like actual atmospheric horror where jump scares are used correctly, and my childhood is Resident Evil, man. Resident Evil games, I've played just about all of them. And I
They're good.
The
absolutely
thing of it
love
feels a lot more like the older ones.
Mm.
Because it's got like those cheesy scares, like when the fucking dad literally Kool-Aid Man throws the wall at you.
that was amazing.
That was
Where do
hilarious.
you think you're going?
Like I love games
That's
like
some
Resident
Nemesis
Evil,
shit
and
right there.
I would definitely have put it on the list if I played it. Like from what little I saw of
absolutely.
Hawk's stream though, because he was doing like a 24-hour stream. I could only stay up so long, but like it was really cool. What do you got for number 4 there? For number 4 there, Jake.
This is one I don't think anybody here but me and Anthony have played actually.
What is it?
For me, and also for my list, just a quick thing is I only put in games I've played, and it's more dictated by how much I played and enjoyed them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, dude, I
for this
put
one,
Forces
it's
on here.
Shadow
No
of
one's
War.
gonna get mad at you.
What was it?
I agree.
Shadow of War.
Ah.
It's fucking good.
I mean, I've seen a lot of Shadow of War.
Because besides the whole loot box fiasco, it's
Yeah.
honestly the first game, just better.
Yeah.
The only thing that pisses me off is at the start, you start off weaker than you were in the first game.
I know, that really
For the
annoys
sake of saying some good things about that game, that is what I've heard pretty much across the board, is that if you ignore the politics of loot boxes this year, everybody that's played that game has told me if you enjoy the first one, you will really enjoy this one.
And
And-
then the DLC makes it even better.
I've watched
Yeah.
I've watched Tears of Grace play
Yeah.
Shadow of War a lot. That's my only
Tears
thing
of
of Shadow of
Grace.
War.
Yep.
I didn't actually get to play Shadow of Mordor that much, or like Red, you had it, and we had it
Yeah,
on
you saw me
PS4 for
play
a
it.
while. I didn't get to finish it though.
I have heard that game slows down in the end, though. Sorry.
Mordor? Hey, yeah. And War, actually, it slows a lot.
That's what I've heard.
Or
too.
when you get to Act 3, the game is basically over. You're just doing. It's
Shit.
just more stuff to do.
Just fucking around with orcs, because the orcs are really the best part. Me and Jake agree. If there's a game that uses the same Nemesis system, no matter what the theme of the game is, still be. Because that's
Like,
how good it is.
honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I want them to take the whole Nemesis system and taking over your enemies and just make a whole game based around that. Get rid of the Lord of the Rings thing.
Excuse me, I'm
Fine.
opening up my
It's
alcoholic
gonna
lemonade.
be Kirby, Stardust of Chaos.
Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Fucking making
Kirby eats his people.
Yeah.
What do you got for number 4 there, Red?
For my number 4, first of all, Anthony, I'm sorry. It is
Oh.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Son of a bitch. You
Uh-huh.
wanna... I gotta think of a new number 4 now. Fuck you.
Hey.
Just
You don't have to think of a
realized
new number 4. We can
Every
you can
time-
skip over that.
What's
Every
that?
time,
What are
you say, every time you say something, Kazuya,
What's up?
My reaction is one of two things. It's either why are you here, or a very very silent. That's fair. But I never fully on board.
Are you? Excuse me. Have you played Horizon?
I'm being such a dick, but it's like my reaction, like my best reaction to you so far has been a silent. I'll allow this.
You get used to that
Have
feeling with him.
Excuse me. I will
I've known him a long time.
You have known me for a long time. You have never played
going to-
Horizon, have you?
Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm going to allow this.
It is a good game, sir. You'll more than allow it. You'll like
I'm
it.
gonna say, out of all games that came out this year, I know the least about Horizon Zero Dawn, probably.
It's
Like,
It
out
is
of all
a
the games
very
I've actually
interesting
heard
game.
of, I know the least about this game.
All I know is you play a
is-
soulless redhead and run around.
It
It-
is seemingly
That's why
a-
it's on your top 10, because you have to, okay. It's because red
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, you know, I had to have my people. But it's a very interesting aspect. It's a post-apocalyptic world type aspect
it's very
with
appropriate.
dinosaur, animal, robots that are trying to kill you. And
actually- Go on,
Oh.
sorry.
Weiss Wolfie,
Actually-
$2. Shadow of War made me feel for former enemies. There you go, man.
Yes,
it's true, it does.
that's the tagline.
But the main thing for Horizon is I love its
Thank you very much,
gameplay
Weiss Wolfie.
so much. I personally love any game that gives you a bow and arrow and makes it very legit to play. It's fun, it's fluid, the graphics are absolutely beautiful. For anyone who owns a PS4, it's definitely worth getting.
There's new DLC. It's even better.
$2 from Blazing Azure Crow. Get out of here. You're just keeping yourself topped off, man.
My name is Mr. Wilson. I'm here to say.
All right.
I'm waiting for someone to donate 40.
All right. So, you have anything to add, Black? I know you said you were going to make this your number 4.
Horizon's it's got an interesting story, and the robots are fucking awesome.
They are.
It is a bit confusing when there's also actual meat and bone animals too.
Well, yeah, but
That threw me off for a second, and I love the aspect of how human society devolves back to Stone Age and how old beliefs kind of cropped up again in new ways. Also the crazy fucking mix and match of Stone Age like fucking primitives with fucking crazy metal armor and weapons.
Technology. It's really cool.
Fucking awesome, and I think it's like weird stone magic. It's fucking great.
If I was to have one complaint about that game, it's that after a while, I feel like I'm doing the same things repeatedly.
Yeah, I will.
Which-
There was one more thing about it.
I mean, that's
though.
why it's not higher than number 4 for me. I do see that aspect of doing it again and again, but it's fun enough where I could still enjoy it.
Kevin in the chat's just like, I like how Crow's not actually at full health. Emerald, before we move on to my number 4, what do you think your number 4 is on your list?
My number 4 is, I'm glad that I got to be the first to say this game,
Okay.
Nier Automata.
Damn it!
Oh!
I did not play.
Damn you! I was...
Get fucked! I knew you were gonna have it.
Fuck you!
We got a damn you and a fuck. I love this.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I never played the game, but I was gonna beat them to it too.
You see, you were not allowed.
Now I have to change my actual number 1.
Crow,
it,
Crow just did $2 deep inhale. That makes so much
wasn't
sense
fully
as to what
topped
just
up.
happened. You're like, fuck, deep inhale.
All right. I'm at fucking. All right, I changed my number 1 to something no one's gonna be happy with.
Correct.
All right, so
I'll be happy. It's Bubsy.
let's talk about Nier Automata, guys. 3 of you were gonna say it. What's going on with that? I played the original Nier. I absolutely love the original Nier. I haven't played Automata.
It's really good. It was gonna be my number fucking 3. It is a great continuation, but also a great way to have itself. What would you say? Separated from the original?
Yeah.
It has
well,
aspects. I'm sorry. Go on.
The Nier and Draken games in general are all very like stunted and separated from each other. Like every instance can be looked at on its own, and Nier Automata is very similar to that in that you don't need to know anything about the
Oh yeah.
previous game. It's if you do, like I
A lot
played
more
with Aaron
things
a bit.
make sense.
Aaron knew the original, so he was excited about a lot of things, but it never felt like I was missing out on anything by not knowing.
It's true.
My comment about that game is that the end credits represent what it is to be human.
Well, all right then.
It's
That
so
is-
easy.
The end credits are the greatest boss battle in the history of video games. End
That is
conversation.
I am
That's
looking
why I have
forward
to
to
beat
actually
you to
playing this game. I really am.
I gotta be
I
honest.
actually was
Also
talking
the
to Aaron
music.
at length with this the other night, where we were talking about how like there is like a bunch of stuff that the old Nier game that was in it that's kind of in this one. My favorite part of the original Nier was the forest area, where basically the game turned into a text RPG. And it was
I'm
amazing,
sorry,
and I
what?
loved it. He
There's a-
said, "You're gonna love something that happens in the game." I'm like, okay, cool. So I don't know anything about Automata. I'm gonna be playing it next year. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be streaming it. It's also kind of
feel
like in the
like-
same vein of like 2 games I regret not playing this year the most are probably Nier Automata and Tales of Berseria.
I feel like we
Oh.
can't talk about the really juicy bits for fear of
Wait, there's a
spoiling.
new there was a new
cannot.
Tales game this year.
Yeah, Tales
Yes,
of
there's
Berseria
Tales
that
of Berseria.
happened
I
this year. and it was-
always mean to play a Tales game, but I never
I'm
do.
playing that right now. It's
I
good.
want to play it.
The only
Like,
Tales
I
game I've
played
ever
the
played
first,
is
like-
Fantasia for the
I
Game
played
Boy.
like 2 or 3 hours of that game before my PS4 got stolen. So
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, I bought it.
and then
for
you
it,
bought me
so-
the game for PC, and I can't I can't even play it.
Why not?
My for some reason, like I can play so many games on PC. Like I can play so many like high demand games. This game just doesn't play right.
Oh, it's like Bayonetta. We tried to stream Bayonetta last night.
And I feel
and,
so bad. I mean,
and
I'm
it
getting
just kept lagging, and I was like, oh, I can.
I'm
why?
getting my
Bayonetta?
PS4.
Well-
I'm getting my PS4 again next year, or not next year, I guess. Yeah, next month. And I'm thinking in the time before Digimon comes out and the time before Monster Hunter comes out, I might try to just stream it all like really quick. Like
Yeah.
I might try to just
It's really
play it
fun.
all like immediately.
It has an interesting case of censorship was done just to keep the rating, but
Oh.
there's an entire scene around the start of the game that is censored in such a
Yeah.
way that I actually think it makes the game better to have it censored because it adds a lot of symbology.
Oh,
They
wow.
turn a character getting stabbed into a huge magic ritual that harkens back to something else that happened in the game. And I've never seen censorship that I'm like, this has more effort put into it
Wow.
than the uncensored version.
I will say this about
You know,
I will say this about Nier. I've played Drakengard 2, and I never got far in it. That's about my extent.
good. Okay,
All right, so
I don't know shit.
that's a great addition to.
that was a really
you know.
good one. That was a really good
Yes.
one. We got a nice fuck out of there. I love that.
Go.
You're
I
welcome.
fucking- Fuck you.
My number 4, by the way,
If
is
someone
something
says
we can all
number
finally
2,
talk
I'll
about.
Yep.
And I don't know if it's on any of your guys' list higher, but I know that at least
I
somebody's
do have a
mentioned
new
it
number
before.
4, actually.
My number four for all this year. And again, this was really hard to put it this low, but I actually have a reason it's this low, and I'll tell you guys whenever we're done talking about it. But my number 4 is Breath of the Wild.
I had a feeling.
That's my number 1.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, I absolutely adored this game, and it has new stuff going on, and there's all kinds of stuff with it, and I have it for Wii U. I don't have it for Switch, but you don't. Apparently, it doesn't. There's not really much of a difference, to be honest, which I think is really
Yeah,
amazing.
the only thing I ever heard is it lags at different spots.
Like it's apparently
Yeah.
just like it plays better at some parts on the Wii U than it does on the Switch, and vice versa. It's crazy.
I want to play that game so much.
It-
I hear
I
some
enjoyed
amazing
I
things.
played it on both consoles, and I really enjoyed it.
It
My
was
roommate
so
Jen
good,
actually-
like, I played a lot of it, and like whenever I first started playing this game, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna play it for fun. I'm not gonna record it because back then I was recording, not streaming. I'm not gonna record it. I'm just gonna play this all the way through, and I got really hooked on getting Korok seeds. Like I had like 800 at one point, and I had not even gotten past like one of the fucking. I hadn't even got past like one of the big bosses you had to go through, you know. So like I was just like going around the world collecting Korok seeds, and a problem happened, and I let my nieces play the game, and there's only
Oh,
one
yeah.
save file.
Oh no.
And after getting 800 Korok seeds, I'm like, you know,
I'm kind
What's
of
life?
spiritually crushed right now.
It's kind of like
I tried going back and streaming it whenever hard mode came out, but I just kind of I kind of just got a bit of like an from it because it's like I have to go back and do all of those things, and it's like
Yeah, it's
For me, it's my number one because one, I did not have that unfortunate thing, and it's a game when I'm just bored as hell. There is nothing I want to do. I can just turn it on, ride around aimlessly, and go hunt the big monsters that just lurk around the
Here's
world.
the thing, it would probably make at least my number 2 if that hadn't have happened. I'm not sure if it'd make number 1, but I can still say it can make the top 5 because it was such a good game. I couldn't put it down. I was just like, man, going out and collecting all these Korok seeds is so fun, even though you don't get hardly anything for it after like 200. Going around and like exploring the area was so fun. Finding all the little Easter eggs. And whenever I finally did go through one of the bosses, like it was amazing. I went to the Gerudo Valley first and did that boss first. I still haven't beaten the game.
That's the thing you do, though.
Let's be fair. That game's not about beating the game.
But now that all of the DLCs are out for it, now that everything is out, now that you can do a bunch of different stuff with it, I'm probably going to go back to streaming it again one day and actually just like forcing myself to beat it. But it's going to be one of those games that like I probably have to dedicate a fucking month or something to. I get how you're disheartened because like this isn't for like a tragic reason like yours, but I played the whole thing and I beat it on stream. It was actually the first thing that Izzy and I beat on a Sunday stream. Oh yeah.
And we did a whole bunch. We got everything. I went around, got as many shrines as I could. But then I got a Switch and I was like, I'm gonna buy it for the Switch and I'm gonna give Jeff back his Wii U. And then I sat down and I was like, I'm gonna play it again. And I was back at the start and just the weight of everything I had.
Yeah, that's how it is every time I turn it on. It's just like
I was like, I can do so little right now, and I didn't feel like doing everything to get back to where I was.
But Breath of the Wild, such a fantastic game. Whenever I first figured out that I could like mount the Lionels, like you could just jump on them and start like going, yeah, I was like, that was amazing. Like it turned basically my most feared enemy in the entire game into like a fun exercise.
I played that game so much, I literally could beat Lionels without them hitting me. I would just wait for them to swing and then perfect dodge.
The first thing I did, the absolute first thing I did in the game was learn how to perfect guard. Like I just waited in the beginning area where all of those all those machines were that was shooting the lasers, and I waited and I died so many times in the very beginning of the game just so that I could figure out exactly how to perfect guard. And then like I learned that like some shields are faster.
Right away, I perfect dodged.
Later on, I figured out that some shields were faster. I'm like, fuck. But it was really fun. I absolutely love Zelda. This has got it honestly should be my number 2, but it's not because of that one experience I had. It should at least be number 2, if not number 1. But
and
yes.
It's also one last thing I want to say about Breath of the Wild, more with why it's number 1 on my list, is because I had a hard time choosing with the 1 and 2, but this one did more different stuff for what it was than the other one for me.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm probably gonna go through the next 3 games, like after I go through you guys one more time. I'm probably gonna go through my next 3 games like immediately, just because I'm pretty sure that my number 1 is probably on probably on a few of your lists. So
yeah, probably.
I will say the next little wave of things I go down, I'm probably just gonna like go through my 3, and then we'll talk about more games, and then we're gonna do something else that I haven't told like hardly any of you what we're gonna be doing. So we'll see what goes on with that.
Secret.
But we are on number 3 though, and a few of you have already talked about like some of your number 3s, and some of your other things are already there, already been said. Some of your number 1s have already been said. What the fuck?
My number 1 and 2 haven't been said.
I want to know.
I swear to fuck, if you say my number 2, I will kill you.
I want to know who wants to go first with their number 3.
I'll go first.
I do.
All right. We're gonna go to
Zelda Breath of the Wild. There, I took it.
Their number 3. We're gonna go to Black. What's your number 3, man?
Okay, so we've established re-release. Okay, can I put a game that's already been out if they've added brand new content never before added to the game?
No. All right, so Reb, what's your number 3?
Okay, fuck off.
I already said Nier. I'm
Alright,
curious
suck
what
to suck.
Anthony says.
My 3 was Dot Hack GU, the 15th anniversary.
I mean, remakes. Here's the thing. Like I said, remakes are fine.
It's on there because they've added a fourth volume, a new volume. I'm like,
Oh,
gotta play through
that
it all.
actually counts.
Yeah, remakes are fine. I'm fine with remakes.
Oh, fuck, I would change things. Yeah, never mind. This is my number 3.
Yeah, so Dot Hack GU.
That was my
can't
number
wait.
2.
I can't wait till I think it's just as good as what I remember. It's just as good as it's always been. I can't wait for them to do the original.
Oh, that was
It's Red to do me this way, not you.
To be fair, I would have if, you know... I
So
knew
Red,
that would count.
you're changing yours to this is gonna be your number 3 now.
Yes, I see. I had a space for my number 7 spot, so I'm putting near to number 4. Dot X3.
What do you got? What do you got to say about this game, Logan? I mean, it's a dot hack game. You got to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's
A
where
fucking-
it's where you got like part of your name. So
Yes, it is. Blazing Azure Crow comes from the Dot Hack franchise.
Kind of figured, I
Fucking-
just didn't know how to ask.
Oh my, it's great.
Levy just
It plays-
quoted you. If you say my number 2, I will kill you. Dot hack you. Ah!
It's as good as it always was. The changes they made were nice. I think they should have slowed down experience acceleration a bit.
I'm
because-
already at level 50 and I'm about to fight
Yeah,
entrance.
it's impossible. It is impossible to find difficulty in those games after the first like 5 hours of each given installment.
Yeah.
I like what they added in. I like the control changes they made. I like that they changed the pacing of combat to make it move faster, and they took out combat stun for when you get hit. Avatar battles are more fun now because they changed a few minor things that changed the game feel. And Volume 4 isn't an interactive gaming experience because you don't really have a lot of control over your build or what you do. It is a very satisfying emotional conclusion. The cutscenes have the stylistic choice to seem frame loss like, which I don't agree with, but I also don't hate.
It's to make it feel more like the originals.
Well, and except it doesn't because they didn't have frame loss. But however, I love the art style they went with for the updated stuff. The whole game, because it was rather stylized to begin with, I find it updates well. And even though everything looks kind of blocky because PS2, because you know you're playing a game within a game, you mentally excuse that fact because it can look like a game because it is a game. I don't know. I'm just fucking gushing at this point because it was my.
I will say this: one of the best additions is parody mode.
Yes,
that is the funniest shit I have ever seen.
Though the actors do often feel like they have no idea what they're saying.
Absolutely, there's zero direction. It's not like Rick and Morty improv. It's just just weird shit. But still,
Volume 4 is a conclusion to a part of my life from when I was younger that I didn't realize I was missing.
I can't wait to get to that point because I'm playing through the whole thing again.
It's fun. It's very fun.
Yeah.
So Will, what you got for number 3?
I'm getting to the point where the only one concrete is my number 1, so I didn't actually play this, but I kind of want the discussion. Sonic Mania.
I would love a discussion on Sonic Mania, frankly, because I haven't played it. And
I've only seen one thing of Sonic.
everybody's saying Sonic Mania is great. First off, when I look at Sonic Forces, I say hashtag not my classic Sonic because he doesn't look anything like classic Sonic from the old games. When I look at Sonic Mania, exact same model, everything looks good. He freaking acts sassy as fuck from what I can tell. Mania looks so good. I just haven't bought it yet.
Yeah, Mania is just, if you want to play a classic Sonic game, if you don't like Modern Sonic, don't touch Forces. The classic in there is garbage. Just go buy that one. But if you like Modern Sonic, then buy Forces.
So
I just got 20. I just got $20 from Crow, so he basically just bought me Mania.
You're welcome. Although that's super chat, so you're gonna have to wait till that pays.
Yeah,
out.
I have to wait until I get a. God dang it!
That's an AdSense thing.
I will say, there's only one thing I've seen of Sonic Mania. It was the Everything is Knuckles mod. And there was no exaggeration about Everything is Knuckles.
Oh,
Yes,
and
they
also
played a song.
freaking-
They replaced the
the-
music with the song.
the only thing I need to say is the freaking Television Zone, most gorgeous music.
Really? I haven't seen what's it called?
Let me go get the song.
We'll find that because I
Sonic
need.
Mania, everything is Knuckles.
Yes, it is literally Knuckles. I mean, it is the fucking
I'm looking it up.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
my
like-
number one's probably going to be mentioned, so
Yeah,
I'm
like I
just
said,
kind of accepting.
like I said, I'm gonna just do my top 3 like immediately after I ask like the last people what their number 3s are, and I'm just gonna hope to God that you know what, I'm not even gonna go to Emerald.
Damn
Oh
it!
my god,
No!
everything is Knuckles.
Yeah, I know. That's so good though. I can't handle it.
Hey, Anthony, you want something? You want something fucked up that's like that? Look up. I think it was Super Mario 64 Color Splash or something.
I've seen
If you
it.
like Toad,
But
All right,
I've seen it.
so here's the deal.
It's horrible.
I'm skipping Emerald because I heard that laugh.
But wait,
I'm
I wanna
looking
at least say something.
No, you're not. I'm looking.
It's not related. Don't worry.
Huh?
I bought Original Sin 2.
Oh, Original Sin's awesome, man. I agree with you.
Oh, you slut.
Now here's the thing.
Hell yeah.
There's one more person I have to ask, and I'm going to warn the fuck out of him.
what's
He
up?
better choose one of his final 3 that he understands is not on my list, because he's seen my list.
Oh, is there a risk of him picking the one I've already picked?
So, Kat, Jake, you've seen my list. You better
Alright,
not
do I
fucking
pick
do
something
it.
from your list to antagonize the shit out of you? No, my actual 3 was Divinity next.
Okay, thank God.
Alright.
Yes, because I was...
Next, your 2 are.
All right, guys. So here is the top 3. After I'm done with my top 3, we're gonna talk about anything that didn't get on my list, and of course I'll talk about why these are on my list. And we've already mentioned a lot of them, including my number 3, which I'm pretty sure, like, it's not the weirdest 3 I've wrote a script for today, but
I'm surprised my number one hasn't been mentioned yet.
we're gonna go to number 3, which all of you understand. Like, you'll all understand why this is my number 3. You'll probably wonder why it's not my number 1. How much I fucking love this game. My number 3 is Doki Doki Literature Club.
Whoa, what a
Crazy.
surprise.
Man,
Holy
let's have a conversation about that.
I would
I
love
don't know
to.
shit.
I would love to. Let's talk about that crap.
Feel like we're long overdue for a conversation about Doki Doki Literature Club.
You're just
Spoiler
okay.
heavy.
You're just mad because you took more from what I told you about the game than was actually in the game. Unfortunately,
No, I'm mad because I said it at number 4 and you told me to be quiet.
I did. I absolutely adore this fucking game. It should be like $20.
But
It's my number 2.
I bought
what
the
we've
I
recently come
bought
to
the
understand of the
DLC
game-
for it. I bought the DLC for it because I felt like I had to give them something. I have loved this game so much. I played through it so many times. I've gotten the true ending several times. I played through the game just so that I could get to the part where Monica is just sitting in front of the thing, just like talking, so that I could put her in like videos forever. Just I have Monica in that room looking scary as fuck as a background on Steam because of the freaking because of what's it called, the best Steam game ever,
Wallpaper Engine.
the absolute best Steam game that you could ever buy, which is of course Wallpaper Engine.
I mean, the argument for being free is because now, after some time has passed, we know that the game is effectively a very extended trailer for another game.
Oh,
the developers
yeah.
are working
I
Yes.
can't
Oh,
wait
is it?
for it.
on. So,
Is
yeah,
it?
it is.
That's
I-
cool.
I'd say look it up, because if you don't know anything about it, it's cooler if you look it up to see how much detail they went into.
It's really cool, like all the stuff that's in the background of this game. I
Well,
will
here's
say,
the thing. For anybody who hasn't played it, fucking play it first. It's literally free.
you know what the
Yeah,
funniest
leave
thing
now.
is?
Come back in 20 minutes.
You know what the funniest thing is about this game? Yesterday, whenever I got the mod for the Monica After Story mod, I had to play through the game again, so that I could get the true ending. Because I knew that the mod would mention that I had the true ending.
Mhm.
So I had to play through the game again to get the true ending. And there was a part in it that I went through the game and it didn't even it was a part I never saw before. Like, that's the coolest part about this game. I played this game like 4 times fully before this, and I played through it this time going just super fast, and I got a new poem from Monica that says, it was just a note that said, stare at this for a minute for a secret message. And I stared at it, and I waited, and then the little dot that was pointing out, I was expecting a jump scare or something, or blood to show up or something, and it just said, I love you. And I'm like, ah! It was just, I love this game way too much for it to not be in the top, for it not to be in the top 3. And
it would have been.
A lot of people, like, at the beginning of this stream said, so Doki Doki's number 1, right?
And I'm just saying, Doki Doki would have been higher for me if Monica was voiced by Bubsy.
Was Doki on any of your guys' top 5? That's what I'm going to ask. Like, that's how I'm going to go through these last 3. I'm going to ask if these... I know yours, Crow.
No, because I have not actually played it.
It was on my top 5, but I knew that I wasn't the one that need to discuss it on this channel. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna joke about it. I'll just pass the torch.
I'm so sorry, Logan. It's just like you mentioned, like, shut up!
I know, I was there.
No, you weren't.
Oh my god.
It was my number 2 game.
Okay. So I'm glad that, see, I was worried so bad, Emerald, that your number 3 was gonna be Doki, and that's why I didn't want you to speak.
Oh no, it's something else.
Well, either way, it was a fun game, absolutely amazing. If you guys have not watched or played or done anything with this game, why are you watching me right now? Like, go, leave. There's still time before the end of the year.
I guess I have to go and play it.
With that being said, I'm gonna instantly go to my number 2. And I'm pretty sure my number 2 is not on any of your lists. I'm actually 100% probably sure that I don't even think any of the people in this chat right now, at least in the VC right now, have ever even played this game. But I loved it. It was fantastic. I've been looking forward to this game for like 2 or 3 years. And my number 2...
It's my number 1, isn't it?
My number 2 is Hive Swap.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I've wanted to play it.
Just for the fact that I've been waiting for this game so long, and when it came out, I didn't understand how good it was going to be. Hive Swap, for those of you who don't know, is made by the same person who created Homestuck a long time ago, and I'm really into Homestuck. But he decided to make a game at one point, and most of the community absolutely hated the fact that he wanted to make a game because that meant that it slowed down all the updates for Homestuck. Me included at one point, because I'm just like, God, stop working on the fucking game and just put more Homestuck out. But when Homestuck ended, he got a lot more time for making the game, and the game came out fucking fantastic. He originally wanted to make it like a full 3D game, and I didn't like it at first when just looking at that, but then he went for like a 2D aesthetic. It's a point and click game, which you don't see a lot of anymore. You don't see a lot of point and clicks anymore. And that's one of my favorite types of games is point and clicks. Like, the point and click adventures are so good, and I absolutely 100% like, I cannot wait. The game is only in chapter 1 basically right now. It's act 1 of Hive Swap. I cannot wait for the rest of the game to come out. It was absolutely fantastic, and those of you who don't know anything about Homestuck, I'm pretty sure you would still like it. Like, that's how good this game is, and it's a standalone type of thing. For those who have actually, like, played or, like, I guess, read Homestuck, it's fantastic. You get a bunch of like little things that it's like, aha, they mentioned that in the webcomic. But of course, like, that's just for people who have done it. But like, all of that's optional. They don't mention anything in the actual like canon of the thing except for the world that you go to that has anything to do with the webcomic. It's a fantastic game. Joey is cute as all anything. She's adorable, and I such a good game. Absolutely loved it. Hive Swap.
Her dad was ever around.
Her dad was never around. If my dad was ever around.
I'm sensing a theme with this character.
It's so cute. She has like this weird relationship where like she doesn't know that she's mad at her dad, but every time something happens, she's just like, well, I mean, it's not like I was raised right.
Well, where that rage
She has
from?
like this weird like, wow, where'd that come from? Type of mentality when it comes to her
It's like
dad.
fucking. It's like the Bridge
It's like,
series.
well, I don't
Gohan.
know if my dad was ever around. Maybe I wouldn't have turned out like this. It's like, and she
Wait,
says it so
but-
casually that I don't even think she notices.
Oh, is there the trolls in this one too, like in Act 1 or what?
There is one troll, I believe, in this one.
Okay.
But
I
yes,
don't know if
it's fantastic. Absolutely loved it. This game is so good. Act 2 is supposed to come out like within the it's supposed to come out like, you know, soon-ish probably, but at the same time, this is the same guy who made us wait like a year for 2 updates on his webcomic, so
Yeah.
take that with a grain of salt. I cannot
take
wait
all
to
the salt
finally
on
finish
Earth.
this. I cannot wait to finally finish this game in 10 years. So,
yeah, right. Just like the comic. Fuck. God damn.
was
it.
this
It
on
runs at the
any
same
of your
time as One
guys'
Piece?
top 5s?
That's a joke. One Piece is going beyond that.
Is this on any one of your top 5s, guys?
Which one is it?
No, because I didn't play it. I watched you
Yeah.
play
Oh,
it,
no.
therefore I couldn't put it on my list.
I forgot it was. I forgot that game was even in
Given the
development.
build-up, I was worried, but no.
I think the
that
only
wasn't
people who
on my
in this I'm pretty sure the only people in this entire like chat, including the chat that's like talking to us right now, that have even played this game is me and FOMO. So
Almost.
it's fine.
Makes sense.
Someone's like, I'm not letting
And-
her trick me again.
My number one game of the year.
Oh man.
Everyone. Barney's Hide and Seek for the Sega Genesis.
Man, I
Dude,
was-
my
dude,
jam!
I was there for you when you
Now
played on
stop
stream.
fucking lying, I know what it is!
Remember when I was there? We had a good time.
I have to admit,
You
that
guys are
was
right. You
very
guys are right. All right, all
Bubsy.
right. So my number one game, Digimon World Championships.
Fuck you. Don't kill yourself.
Is it actually that?
No, it's not.
I think
We
we
all
What
know.
the fuck do you guys like? Seriously, what the fuck do you guys think it is?
Duel Links
Number one
fucking
is
hell.
Persona 5.
Of course.
Like
Yep.
shocker, like
Yeah.
100 times. Number one is
consider this
Persona
my number
5.
three.
It's the game that I first started streaming with, other than Stardew Valley. It's the game that honestly got me like the majority of the people who are watching me. It's the game that took me 40-something streamed episodes, 3 hours long each at one to actually finish.
JRPGs are
It's
hard.
the game that I've used all of my freaking you got money freaking alerts and stuff from like Restream and everything like
Even your layout.
my layout still has 2 things on it that come from Persona 5.
Persona 5 was my number 2.
Persona
Like,
5 was not my number one.
there's-
Was
really-
my original number 1 before going through 2 revisions.
The game
It was my number 3.
it's polished in ways that I don't think people notice. There are so many things about this game that could make it a number 1 on a list, and it does all of them. Like when it first came out, people mentioned this, but how many times have you guys heard later on this year just the fact that I would put this in at least in top 5 just because of the menus.
I love the menus.
The
for
menu
itself.
animation of this game where you move stuff around, it's so seamless and amazing. Freaking
It's
all the different people going through just there's so
It's-
much
it
to
just-
this game that is so detailed out that only a game that spent that long in development could be. I remember when this game was supposed to come out in 2014.
By the way, you've got a donation, Blue.
Oh, I did. Weiss Wolfie. I got a $2 donation. Number 2 is DARPA. Number 1 is Nat19. I think you mixed those 2 up, actually.
Yeah, you kind
I
of mix it
don't-
up a
I
little.
I don't think they did.
The voting's rigged.
Blame the other crow $2. Wolfie knows what's up.
I mean,
I'm just happy to
money,
be one of those
money
that-
talks.
The
you know what I'm
voting,
saying.
the voting's rigged. Carson, Logan, I think I saw you talking to the Russians.
Oh God! There's no way I can come back from that accusation. That's
It's all over.
Career
Run. Logan.
So
Run.
that's
So,
all you got
guys,
your
I'll
jokes.
hold the ball.
Number 1, Persona 5. it's fantastic. It's absolutely a fantastic game. It has actual flaws in it. I just can't think of any right now.
It's the reason it's not my number one is because I was thinking really hard about it, and a thing I realized is one, I have not gone back to it since I finished it, unlike other games.
I
and
would if I had a
a lot of
PS4.
its new mechanics and things that were new to Persona were just taken from their other games. Because
Kevin
Atlas
says,
is the masters of fucking recycling.
Kevin says, we all know that a Blues Halloween RP is number one. There you go.
Yep.
Goddamn straight.
Dude.
I take a step.
Fucking Russian goats.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Russian goats, man.
But seriously, like, whenever I decided to make a top 10, I couldn't think of literally any other game to be the top one. Like, more than anything, like, this game is honestly what got me into streaming, like, all the time. I played Stardew Valley and some other games before then with streams, but I never fully started enjoying streaming until I started playing Persona 5. More people started showing up.
Joker, look.
We got another one. Long-timed Wacko Raldo donated $2. One inspiration dice to Kid Mono Dragon.
Another one! God damn it! That's 10 now! God damn it!
Alright, we have to remember that for next time.
Son of a bitch!
So, Blue,
Ah.
I love you, and I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
But the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition was the greatest game of 2017.
It was
I don't
also
even
the
wanna kill myself
greatest game of
right now.
2016 when it was released then, and 2015 when it was released then.
No, the Special Edition came out in 2017, and it is the best game.
I just want to shoot myself. I love
Frankly,
I love
everything on your
Skyrim.
list is derivative of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
In fact, the entire list should be the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
That's right.
Why is it getting
Every version
released
of
on
the
the
game.
Switch?
Sand says Lucky Benny is an honorable mention. So guys,
God.
that was my top 10 games 2017. What games did we, like, out of your top 5s, what games did we not mention before I move on to the other thing I wanted to do tonight?
Well,
I've-
my top two are tied, but one of my number ones has already been.
I
so.
only have I can skip number 2 because I only have a number 1 right now. Then my number 1 is A Hat in Time.
I'm surprised no one mentioned A Hat in Time before this.
Only my
Like,
number,
me
I haven't
only
played
my
it.
too,
number two hasn't
because-
been said.
A Hat in Time actually was at a moment like I was actually really disappointed with Yooka-Laylee. Like, I thought the fun of a casual game, I thought I was reading the reviews and I was starting to kind maybe agree with them that maybe this genre isn't working for the modern age. I just wasn't having fun with it. And then Hat in Time came out and I haven't had that much casual fun, like pure gameplay fun, for years. Like, that was the first time in a long time I just enjoyed, like, just having fun with the game. Like, the characters were great, like, the gameplay was fantastic. It was fun. It was a form of fun that, yes, this is a personal opinion. It's probably, like, compared to, like, Breath of the Wild or anything like that, it's probably not the best quality game, but to me personally, it was the best game for me as an experience.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm surprised Hat in Time wasn't mentioned before. I know that if we had Aaron here, he'd probably put it somewhere. Because he was waiting for that game for a long time.
Oh, same here.
I also had a game that wasn't
What's that?
mentioned yet. My number 2 spot actually went to the new Assassin's Creed.
Huh.
Oh.
I gotta
Which-
get Origins.
Oh,
So where did
I've-
that fall on the spectrum there, Logan? Did it go to understandable or why are you here?
I'm going to Why Are You Here?
see, first of all, I know that you have not played it.
That's true, but it is Assassin's Creed.
Second of all, no, it's not. It is
I-
100% different from any other Assassin's Creed game that I've ever played.
I mean, to be fair, technically, it is. It says Assassin's Creed on it.
I suppose it's impossible for me to not look at it as an Assassin's Creed game
Oh,
purely
shit.
because I haven't played it.
Levy, what
so
the fuck?
You may be right. What'd Levy
you
do?
something?
If you look at the live chat, Levy just put everything down in the thing for like links to all the different streams that I've done.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
did.
nice.
He did good.
Probably been saving them as we've gone.
Yeah, he even put down
yeah,
the Divinity 2 thing
I accept
with
it
you.
may be different. It just
The thing is, the gameplay and everything about it is different enough, which you don't have that eagle vision anymore. The gameplay has been changed entirely. There's a leveling system. There's an item level system. There is an open world compared to any other game. The plot actually means something. It's... What was that?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll interject once you've.
The gameplay is no longer a press square, then suddenly smash circle if you want to counter. You actually have to be required to be good at fighting people. You have to be good at, hey look, there's an enemy. He's a few levels higher than you. You can't just run in and smash the X button and win. It's very calculated. It's very skill-based now. And it made me, like, I've been cared about Assassin's Creed since 4, but I only cared about 4 because I was a goddamn pirate on a ship. And
it's really weird,
even
like,
then...
I've only ever played the first Assassin's Creed, and I really liked it, but then, like, every time I tell people that, they're all like, you like the shit version?
It's all of them are like that except for Origins, I'll be honest. Like, they all feel the same. Stories might be different, Ezio might be a great character, but gameplay-wise, they've all been the same exact thing of you mash a button, you win.
Oh, Will, I didn't stream Digimon. I did recording, I did actual videos on Digimon before I streamed.
Oh, okay. That's why.
What were you going to say about that, Logan?
Oh, my big issue with Assassin's Creed has never actually been the combat or whatnot. It's that it's just filled with repetitive monotony. In that it's a series of your mission is ultimately kill a guy, and everything along the way is just a series of the same missions several times until you meet the like criteria required for the game to tell you where the guy is, and then you go and kill him.
Which is different in this one, I will say. There are actual boss battles and such.
Do we have any other games though? Like any other games besides that? Because I know I have 2 games that I'm really sad I couldn't put on the list.
My number 2 is different.
I have 2 I wanted to mention. One because I got it, but I haven't really played it yet. I didn't start playing it until last night. Hand of Fate 2.
Oh, dude, Hand of Fate 2 is awesome.
Yeah, I love
Hand of Fate.
Hand of Fate is just fantastic games. I love the deck building part.
It didn't make it in my top 10, but that honorary like probably 11 with Hand of Fate right now. I'm really enjoying streaming it.
And Fire Emblem Echoes.
I didn't get to play.
Which I also have not played that much into because I was playing too much of the older ones and I burned myself out by the time I got it.
And what about you, Logan? What was your other one?
Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy. Oh my God, yes.
I
believe I bought that for somebody in here.
Dream Daddy, yes.
Just a few days ago, he bought it for me, and I can't wait to play it.
Dream Daddy is a very pleasant experience.
Dream Daddy, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dream Daddy, yes.
I am excited to play it. I want it.
The 2 games I wish that I could have put on this list are Tales of Berseria. We've already talked about that. Like, I know 100% if I would actually have played the game, it probably would have made it somewhere on the list. Like, I know that game should have made it on the list, and it just didn't because I couldn't play it, and I'm so sad. And like, you know.
Yeah.
And the other game on here that I probably should have waited and just said Berseria because like it's really stupid to end on this, but another game that nobody put on the list. I was waiting to see if somebody would put on the list. None of you guys did. I couldn't put on the list because I haven't finished it yet, but Mario and Rabbids. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle is actually fun as hell.
It looks fun.
I love Mario XCOM.
It's fucking just
Mario Rabbids XCOM. Nobody wanted this. Nobody expected this, but it's so good.
It went beyond my expectations. I thought it was going to be shit, but it was going to be somewhat fun. It's complete shit and amazingly fun.
Yeah. Honorable mention: Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. Oh hell yeah!
I heard good things.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
get that one.
I would technically put something else on my list as well.
What's that?
You have a free space, remember?
We already
you have several free spaces. We drop all your shit games.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. But as Anthony kind of said before, a game that I played before in 2016 was Final Fantasy 15. And the DLCs have... What?
No, you can't choose that.
I'm not counting 15, I'm counting the DLC.
You played 15 and 16.
The episode DLCs and the multiplayer DLCs are very different from the main game.
Yeah, it is. Completely, actually. I can't believe it's in the same game.
Exactly.
The only thing fun about 15 is betting on monsters to kill each other.
You never played it. You saw me fight
it's
Tom
the worst
Berry
game
Knights
ever. It doesn't
once.
even have triple triad.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
goddamn triple.
0 to 10, no triple triad.
You saw me fight one thing in the past, and you just saw me get wrecked.
Dude, I'm just saying, man. If they put the part where you bet on monsters to kill each other on mobile, I would spend so much money.
So, given this precedent of DLC counts, every year if you do this, I'm going to find a really good Skyrim mod.
Hey guys, what about that Skyrim Creation Club that came out this year?
Oh, fuck off.
What about
Thomas the Tank Engine Dragons? Mic drop.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
I prefer the
So, before this gets out of hand, because it's starting to.
Yes, I do actually have some stuff on my list still.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I have number 2 and number 1. 2 is a tie. I can't choose. It's between Tyranny and the new Metroid game. The new Metroid is just basically 2, but better than ever, and it's so fucking hard. I love it. And Tyranny is just, I can't. Play it, buy it, play it. It's great.
Problem is Tyranny didn't come out this year.
Fuck off. I'm counting it anyway.
Is that both your number 1 and number 2?
Did it have DLC?
You know, Tyranny. I bought it for you.
What the hell are you doing here, Fomal? You gonna throw in your 2 cents with this?
The best game of 2017, Club Penguin Island.
Oh, fuck off. Get out of here.
Wait, what?
Club Penguin. 3D Club Penguin.
This is a girl of refined taste.
I don't think refined is the right word.
I'm playing games like
Yeah, you can't finish.
Thank you for your 2-cent, Fomal. We'll all take that to consideration. But we all know the greatest game of 2016 or 2017 is RuneScape.
Yeah,
that's
so
it's Frogger. Duh.
Don't forget Neopets.
Everyone, I haven't said what we're going to be doing after this. We've been going on quite a long time. But I wanted to kind of end things off with something kind of interesting that I kind of want to look forward to. Guys, I didn't actually call this video my top 10 games of 2017. I didn't call this stream that. I called this my top 10 lists. So, I have another set of games I want to talk about.
I'm going to put my number 1 right here, right now, Coco.
Guys,
there you go.
Nice.
There are a lot of games coming in 2018.
Oh no.
Oh my.
There are a lot of games coming in 2018, and I am very excited for a lot of these games. And I want to end things off talking about my top 10 games looking forward into 2018.
I don't even know if I have games.
All right,
games for
so
2018.
I have to go take a shower.
You go ahead and go do that, friend. I was just gonna pretty much speed run through this, but you can definitely go take a shower.
I should probably take off and then go do some stuff I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Today.
Thank you very much for showing up, Logan.
Matt's
This was fun. I'm glad we got to tear away like all of your favorite games before you get to mention them.
I'm glad that you guys all like my games, but could you have not liked them slightly less than me, so you said them first?
I mean, to be fair.
By the way, what's your opinion on GU? You didn't get to mention it.
Here.
Blue, could you give me the muting powers real quick?
There's a permanent server mute real
There's
fast.
something here. Let me take care of that. I'm feeling generous today.
Oh, new best friend!
And you moved him to AFK. That's dedication.
Oh, what a trooper! All right, I'm going.
All right, later, Logan. Have a good time, man.
See ya.
Let me see if I can't.
So guys,
figure out a fucking
I have a
real
couple
fast.
of games, and I have trailers for each game that I'm gonna be linking in the live chat because I know that a few of them none of you guys have ever even fucking heard of.
Oh.
Neat.
And I wanted to end the stream off talking about these a little bit each. And if you guys have games you're looking forward to too, I already know I'm going to mention a few of them. So let me just go through my 10, and then we can discuss each of these 10. And afterwards, we'll talk about the games afterwards, and be like, hey, you know, this game's coming out. Let's think about this one for a bit. Blah 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 blah. Maybe I'll even do it like before my top 1 because I know my top 1 or 2 is probably pretty interesting, pretty crazy. So with that being said, guys, top 10 games I'm looking forward to in 2018. As I put them down, I will put down a link to a trailer to them in the live chat. And my number 10 game that I'm looking forward to next year is The Longest 5 Minutes. Just by the fact nobody said anything after that tells me literally everything I need to know that you guys have no fucking idea what I'm talking about.
You are correct.
Nope.
The Longest 5 Minutes is a game that has apparently came out on the Vita, which is why nobody understands what the fuck this game is.
Yeah.
Oh snap, it's on the Vita. No wonder I touched it in years.
And a limited edition of this is going to be coming out for the Switch. It's about a dude who went through a grand adventure and made it to the Demon King, the final boss, and got amnesia immediately.
Sucks.
The
Sounds
the
hard,
boss
buddy.
do it?
So the tagline to this game is, what happens when the hero gets to the final boss and forgets everything? He has to spend his 5 minutes fighting the boss, remembering everything, or he loses.
Oh, that's fucked.
So the trailer is in the live chat right now. It's a really interesting concept for a game. It kind of reminds me of like a half-minute hero type of thing. But I'm hoping it's going to be something like that because it sounds like it's going to be very interesting. The main character's cute. Like, look at him. He's freaking, oh, I'm going to defeat the Demon King. Go me. So
Where am I?
And if you guys want to check it out, it's right there. I'm definitely grabbing this game as soon as it comes out in February. It's coming out in February for the Nintendo Switch. It's already out for the Vita if you guys want to go play it there.
Man, I do have a Vita.
But that is my number
that I
10.
have literally not touched in over a year.
I'm really looking forward to this game when it comes out. I hope you guys look forward to seeing it because I'm definitely going to stream this game as soon as I get it. This next year is going to be a lot of stream games, a lot of Switch games being streamed. So, my number 9 is actually a game that I haven't played any of the other games in the series, and I probably won't play this one.
Oh.
I like how you're looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to this game so much because I've seen the other 2 games, but I don't know. I might play this if there's enough of a demand for it, but I'm also buying 2 other games in January, so probably can't afford it. But it is Dissidia NT.
Ooh.
Oh.
I played all the Dissidia because I had the PSPs.
The new Dissidia is coming out for PS4, and it looks awesome. And there was a point where in the trailer, just I guess spoiler for the trailer I'm about to link, but it shows Cloud and Bartz together, and Bartz is like, I thought you forgot about me. He's like, I did.
Wait. Dissidia NT, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Is this finally the game where we get Sephiroth versus Gutsman?
NT Warrior, I get it.
It looks so good because
it looks really nice. I probably won't be able to afford it and play it.
I was gonna say Gutsman's ass, but I don't know if that's meme worthy still.
It looks so interesting because the original plots of the 2 were Chaos versus this.
And Nox gonna be in this one.
Yeah, Noctis is gonna be in this one. They're going to be adding characters throughout the year. And it seems like there's going to be a middle ground enemy that's affecting all the worlds.
And again, I've never played Final Fantasy VI, and like the trailer showed Terra, and she looked all cutesy when she was there. And like I've never played 6. I've only ever played like the opening to 6, and she did not seem cutesy in the opening there. So it's like it's made me really want to play 6 now because it's like I really want to know how she becomes cutesy.
Terra is amazing. She becomes cutesy, She does.
It's a long, complicated
Dude.
story.
So
You
I
should
can't wait.
stream
I will definitely I will find the best version of 6 and I will stream it because I've never played
Do
6.
not-
Complicated stories about the
Okay.
trials and tribulations of parenthood.
Okay,
Ah.
Deco, stop right there. Do not go for the PC version. It is bad.
I will figure
The
out which
GBA
one to do.
version's probably
But
the
she
best.
seems really adorable and she seems completely different than what I thought she was going to be. Because whenever I first I've only ever played the opening cinematic to 6 and she seemed like very deadpan.
That's because she's literally getting mind controlled.
Okay,
Yeah.
well I'll figure it out. We'll see what goes on with that. But that's my number 9, Dissidia NT. I've been looking forward to seeing a Dissidia game on the PS4. And once I get my PS4 again, if I have the money, I guess I might try to get it. Who's to really say? However, a game I will be getting, because it's going to be a little bit further on in the year than that, is actually Spider-Man 2018.
What's that?
It looks absolutely fan-fucking-tastic.
You're cut out, so us, the
Spider-Man.
Discord, did not hear.
Spider-Man 2018.
Oh yeah! I can't wait.
Oh.
It looks really good, actually.
Spider-Man PS4, exclusive to PS4, looks
Exclusive.
phenomenal. It looks
Funny-
so good.
I'm
Funny-
hesitantly optimistic about it because it's still it's like Spider-Man is one of the few properties that actually does well when it gets turned into a game.
Mhm.
Like Spider-Man
better
2
be
is
pizza
still
delivery
absolutely
minigames.
fantastic.
There better be pizza delivery minigames.
Here,
Oh, there better be.
I
that music.
want to mention a funny story about this game.
Fuck your funny stories.
So when it was first
Goes on.
revealed, I was not expecting it to the point that I thought it was Kojima putting secret messages for his fucking game.
Why would? What the? What?
To be fair, I don't blame Will here.
Because it was right after that trippy ass
That's true.
trailer with the baby, so I'm like, okay, this is way too random. Why is Spider-Man here? It
I
makes
honestly don't blame him here.
Look, there was
I
a
really
Monster
don't.
Hunter level in Metal Gear before. I don't put it too far, but
But
still,
no,
that's
after-
a far stretch.
After seeing gameplay footage and all that, I'm actually really excited.
I can't wait to see, like, they're like, you
I like
can't
how-
kill people in this game. Let's find out.
No, listen. I love how he just casually calls up the Kingpin and talks to him. I
Oh, yeah.
can't get over that. I love it. I love the attitude. I love the
Hey,
animation.
Fisk, how's
It's
it
a
going?
fantastic looking game. The trailer is now linked in live chat for those of you who haven't seen it. I just I want this game.
Spider-Man.
This is if
here's what
Persona 5 was like the big long game I played in 2017, this is probably going to be the long game I play in 2018. Like
Here's my only thing about
You know-
Spider-Man.
You know what I hope for this Spider-Man game?
What?
That Venom is gonna be skinny and only shows his human face.
Will, I
You-
need you to
no
actually.
way.
I need you to actually, for real, like, no joke. I need you to go fucking jump off a bridge right now. I'm not even kidding. Go.
All right.
Get out
I
of here.
need him to jump
Anyway.
off a bridge while also holding a sidecar full of people.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys. So that's Spider-Man 2018, Spider-Man PS4. They haven't actually said any other name other than that.
Yeah.
But
Spider-Man, the good one.
I mentioned much earlier on in the stream that I would be cheating with one of my games that I picked for one of my lists, and I actually slipped up and said like not for the top 10. So like, I'm actually gonna be cheating a little bit with this, and
You fuck.
it is World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth.
Oh my god. I don't blame you. I'm also hyped for that.
So
I'm not gonna lie. Well,
I haven't World of Warcraft is an amazing game, I guess.
Sometimes.
Look,
sometimes.
when it's
sometimes-
over.
I
Lord
played
Draenor.
WoW back when it's like right as like I played back in like Frozen Throne, and whenever I was playing through the game, I absolutely adored PvP. I was always into PvP. I've always been a competitive type of gamer, and I'm not very good at being competitive because I suck at video games. But I love
We all do.
PvP. I actually love PvP so much. And this entire expansion looks like it's going to be PvP the expansion.
I can't wait. I'm actually excited
Let
for
me
PvP
give
too.
you let me drop the trailer in the live chat for you guys. Anybody who knows anything about WoW is going to understand how freaking epic this is. And anybody who doesn't understand anything about WoW, I'm on the hot ladies side.
I'm
You're
cold.
on the winning side.
I'm on the winning side. I'm on the side that doesn't look like it's winning in the trailer, but totally will win.
I'm actually torn. I want to be on the sexy lady side, but I like the Wolfman too.
The
I'm gonna
Wolfman
be a
can go
dark
fuck
iron
himself.
dwarf.
This is all probably his fault.
No, I don't.
not.
I don't think he would go that far. Fuck you. We'll have to see.
Greymane is a fucking plague on the entirety of everything. I'm
So
glad that
fun
we shoved a
is-
plague on
Whoa,
his
I
city.
need to tell you some things. I've been like reading about what's going on with it. There are 3 relatively big PvP things that are going to be happening. One, you know, is the garrison battle thing.
Mhm.
Which is
They're
exciting.
adding in a new battleground, which is actually going to be like prequel plot to the whole expansion.
Yikes. It's gonna be
And I told you about the 3v3 pirate hunts, where you can fight NPCs or other players.
epic. Ooh.
Those are like the 3 PvP things I know about right now.
Back
Is
whenever
anything about World
Frozen
PvP?
Throne was out, back whenever Cataclysm was out, I played a lot of PvP. I was usually playing a hunter because hunters are fucking awesome, but I was also playing my
the
Death
attack power.
Knight, and it was just, I absolutely love PvP. PvP was like my favorite part of the game, and then whenever I stopped having people to play with, I stopped playing. I didn't play for the Mists and Pandaria expansion like hardly at all. I don't think I did play it at all. And when Warlords came out, I didn't play that one at all.
Dodged a bullet.
And then right before Legion came out, I played a bit of Warlords, I guess. And then I played a little bit of Legion, and Legion was fine. Legion's really good. I like that expansion.
Legion is a great PvE one. There's
I'm
barely
so
anything
much more
PvE
hyped for
wise.
this one though. Like I want it now. Like
Yeah.
I know
don't
Legion's
blame
not
you.
over yet. I want this one now.
No, Legion's basically over.
Yeah, that's pretty much done.
So yeah, this is the one I was cheating with. I didn't want to put any expansions or any DLCs or anything like that on the list, but this is the one I'm cheating with that. It's worth cheating for if it's what I hope it's going to be.
I'm not gonna lie. Legion was gonna be on one of my lists, on my top 10.
I want it now.
So
Legion's
the
well
next
fixed.
game's on here literally
know.
just
No.
because I'm not hyped for the game, but I'm hyped for playing with my friends. Monster Hunter World.
Yes, my hype never ends.
I'm not hyped for the game. I'm hyped for playing with my friends here. They want to play Monster Hunter World. I haven't had good experiences with Monster Hunter yet, so maybe I'll like it. I want to
okay.
find a kooky-ass weapon and destroy everybody.
Look,
But-
look. I've been waiting for.
You
a
will
reason.
play the songs of our people.
Yeah.
I just
play the hunting horn.
put the trailer in the chat. The trailer's okay. I'm like, it has some nice like pre-order armor that I definitely want to get.
Within 5 minutes of playing World, I pre-ordered this edition.
So I'm not hyped for the game. I'm hyped for playing with people. Everybody else seems to be hyped. Levy just yelled out World. Kevin says yes.
Blue, I was not hyped until I actually played the beta of it.
It's finally friends
Kevin
to
says
play
Blue
Monster
on the
Hunter.
hunting horn.
I did not care at all until I actually played it.
And Cody,
Also
you know
play
me.
a female.
I
Wait,
talk-
you can play as other things? I was gonna play as a female.
You can also play as, in some modes, you can play as the cat, but I don't know if that's a thing in the world
But,
yet.
Cody, I remember I mentioned to you I also had a bad experience with Monster Hunter, and
Wait,
I didn't like it.
I
But
got
this has changed my opinion entirely.
I got an important question in Monster Hunter.
What's that, Will? I know everything.
Can I play as a female goblin?
As a female, and you're already a fucking goblin in society, so I guess that counts.
I'm sorry, that's not good enough. That's the reason I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because
This
I
means
don't
that
And
they're
the
okay.
next game on my list, we're in the top 5 now. I'm gonna say right now, the next game on the list is only here because, I mean, I have to be hyped for it. It's been in development for so fucking long. They've teased it so
Yeah.
fucking long. I put another game in it already from its thing in my top 10 games of the year. I just hope it finally fucking comes out, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it's
Yeesh.
taken so long, and I'm definitely gonna absolutely love it when it comes out, but I cannot find myself to hype it up to
Hyped.
number 1 right now. It's like I want it in my hands immediately, but I know the game is not gonna be good enough to be worth the wait. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm not gonna say it's not. It's gonna be fantastic. Like, that's why it's number 5 here. I couldn't put it any lower than this. I absolutely could not put it any lower. I tried. I tried so hard. I'm definitely hyped for it. Like Toy Story World got me hyped. Freaking let's just actually let it come out. All right. I mean, I'm sure all of you have already seen the trailer, but I'm gonna put one of the trailers in the chat. But you know, here we go. There it is.
Can't wait.
I know that nobody's seen this trailer, the most hyped trailer out in the fucking world.
I
actually haven't.
I can't wait for Kingdom Hearts 2 Episode 1.
I would actually fucking kill.
Kingdom Hearts 2.9
someone in the street.
2.9999999.
They would actually. I think there'd actually be actual riots in the street.
Negative.
I'm pretty sure people will die if it doesn't come out this year.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
Samora, so.
there's not really much else I can say about it. It's Kingdom Hearts. I've played all the Kingdom Hearts games, and I have.
Yeah.
The top 4, however, nothing in the top 4 does not make me wet. Nothing in the top 4. Nothing in the top 4 makes me mad. Nothing in the top 4 makes me have any problems with anything. Nothing in the top 4 is wrong, and they all need to happen, but luckily one of them is happening immediately, and that is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory.
Oh yeah, you talked about that already.
Jesus Christ! No, Japan likes the crazy names.
Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. First off, me and Red played a little bit of it.
It was so much fun.
It's so much fun. You kill so many babies.
We killed so many babies.
We killed so many baby Digimon and absorbed their souls.
It was worth it because he became stronger.
Here is the link to the trailer. People are saying we don't even get to choose between male and female this time. Like it's just the male protag.
Oh.
Oh, is that Omnimon?
It's supposed to be
That's
kind
cool.
of, from what I understand, it's supposed to be kind of a prequel to Cyber Sleuth almost.
Oh.
It's gonna be interesting. That's for sure. But it has a really cute like little sister looking character, and you know it's that you know.
Well, that looks. I'm already.
Digimon Story, like I love the Digimon World games, but Digimon Story, like just when Cyber Sleuth came out, I'm like, this is a fantastic, 100% wonderful game. If I did a list for 2016, it probably would have topped it. Like that's just how good it was. And I didn't even get to finish it yet. I want to stream it and finish it one day. But luckily, since it's supposed to be a prequel, I'll probably stream it after I stream this one.
So, how does combat work in the Cyber Sleuth anyway?
It's an RPG. It's turn-based RPG.
Oh,
it's like Digimon World.
You have
2.
three. You have 3 Digimon, and you fight. And it's kind of like the it's oh god, I just remember.
It's like Digimon
I just
World
realized I stopped playing Digimon World Dawn. Or Dusk.
Oh, you did?
I stopped playing it before Spooks Month and I never went back to it.
Oh. You fucked up.
I just realized that.
You jackass.
Wow.
You should probably get back on that. No, you called yourself out on it.
I just now remembered that. I was streaming that.
Doorknob.
So many things happened in Spooks Month, guys. Leave me alone.
Spooks and scares and skeletons.
Anyway, it's kind of like a kind of version of that. It looks good. Next.
Next on the list.
The next game nobody has heard of. I will fight
you
if you say you've heard of this. Nobody here has heard of it. It shouldn't be as high on the list as it is. It really shouldn't. But it has cute girls, so...
Oh no.
It's a game called World End Syndrome.
Oh.
And I just put the trailer in the live chat before I even turned it on in the freaking stream. That's how excited I am for this game. I already had
She is way too fucking cute.
It has a name like World End Syndrome. If you read the description of the game, yeah, sure, Wolfie, I'll fight you. I'm kidding. If you read the description of the game in the trailer, it says something really dark and stuff about it. And it's like, it's a visual novel from what I can tell. And I cannot wait to play it. And it's on the Switch. And I saw a screenshot of the game. And it's like, it's on the Switch, really? That dude just got a real big handful of boob.
Nice.
That's a lot of boob.
I play trashy visual novels, guys. That's just what I do. And I'm so hyped for this one.
I think I see the video with the thumbnail of said event with the handful of boob.
I have to be hyped for this game because first off, I know people are gonna watch it. Like it's gonna be good for the channel, boys. We're gonna get all them views.
We get that ad revenue.
Gonna get all them views. People are gonna love it. But also, you know, again, I just love trashy visual novels, and you gotta at least. I don't have to worry about it showing boob when it's on the Switch. Like, every now and then when I play a trashy visual novel on Steam, I'm like, oh god, is it gonna show nudity? Oh god, is it gonna show nudity? And like now it's like, oh, this is not a Nintendo. It's not gonna show nudity.
It's true.
You
say that,
so.
But you'd be wrong.
Well, new age Nintendo.
Oh.
But yes,
right,
World End Syndrome. She looks. The two characters look cute. And it's very cute, and it's very cute, and it's anyway.
I can't believe this is above Kingdom Hearts 3 and Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Why I buy you trashy visual novels like Magi.
And finally, guys, we made it to the top 2. These 2 games, I would kill people for it right now. Like right now, if you gave me something and said that, if you gave me a gun right now and said that I could get these games if I killed somebody, I would probably go do it.
I'd kill me too.
I would honestly, I don't know when. Here's the thing, just in case, like, just to make sure it took, I would probably kill multiple people. You wouldn't even have told me to do that. I would kill to have these games right now. I'm not even kidding. Number 2, Dragon Quest XI.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest XI. I want all of you to get excited right now.
Oh my god.
There you go. Thank you. Dragon Quest fucking 11.
Holy shit. What's Dragon Quest?
You're a liar. Anyway.
I know.
Dragon Quest 11. Whenever I was younger, the first Dragon Quest game I ever played was 8. First Dragon Quest game I ever played was 8. And it changed my thoughts on how Dragon Quest, like how games could be. It changed my thoughts on how stories can be. It was such a great game. I loved it. The first thing I did when I like bought my PS2, like I had to rebuy a PS2. The first thing I did was I bought that. Like it's a game that I had to have a copy of, and I've not even played it since I bought it again. It's in the plastic. I bought it new again.
No, I'm blank because I haven't played a Dragon Quest in for ages. Which one was
Dragon Quest 8?
8 was
that's
8 was the 8 was the one with the Toad Man.
The curse
and the cool blimey.
Yeah, okay, I know that one. That was the first one
I
played too,
loved
actually.
Dragon Quest 8. It's probably one of my top games of all time. I absolutely loved 8. Number 9, Dragon Quest 9 was even better. I've already mentioned this. Dragon Quest 9 easily could make it into my probably top 5 games of all time, just for the fact you can play 4-player local co-op through the entire game, and you can make your characters from scratch and give them as much things as you want to. Have them go in several different like classes you can have them in. And Dragon Quest XI looks like you can create your character again. Ooh. If you can't, the main character looks freaking generic as fuck, but I'll probably still kill somebody for it. I'm gonna link the trailer right now, and it's taking everything I have to not turn it on and listen to the music. Dragon Quest XI, number 2, it should have been number 1 until December. It should have been my number 1 hyped game until a couple of weeks ago.
Oh?
One game came out of nowhere for me. I didn't think I would like this game when I first saw it in a trailer. I didn't think I would have anything to do with this game. It didn't look amazing. It looked okay. But then I played it.
Oh.
My number 1 game I'm looking forward to in 2018. A game that I will play immediately. A game that I have already, if I could, I would pre-order it several times. I would probably buy a Switch again to play Project Octopath Traveler.
Good choice. Good choice.
I played this game in the demo a couple weeks back, maybe even just a week back. I don't fucking know. And when I played this game in the 2 routes they let me do the beginning stuff for, I was blown away by just how much cool shit was in this game. Octopath Traveler looks like it's gonna be a gem, and I cannot wait. I would literally kill everyone in this chat. And these are some of my favorite people. Like, I'm not gonna say this many times about Red and Black specifically, but
Well, now I would just kill me over and over.
I would
again.
kill. Oh wait, you're here too, Emerald. I would. I would kill Jake and Kitty for this game. I would kill Will for this game. I would kill Red for this game. I would kill Black for this game. I'd kill Emerald 3 times, and then I'd kill him again for the game.
I just think you don't value your friends very much.
I would kill all of them, and they would have to fight tooth and nail to defend themselves, because I will go Super Saiyan to get this game.
He has the power of anime and
I'd kill Matt too.
I want this game. I want this game more than I can express.
I have no idea what this game is.
I played the demo of this game for a random game stream a week or so back, Black, and one of the characters that you can play as, one of her main gameplay mechanics, because each of them has something special they can do in the overworld. One of the main gameplay things is you can walk up to a dude or any person and be like, hey, I'm going to dance for you, and then you're going to come help me in battle.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
She spins around, strikes a pose, and then says, can I summon you in battle? Will you follow me? And they're like, yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever, let's go.
Is that just you in female form?
Great.
And then, okay, I'll stay away from the female character. The male character I played as, his special ability lets him walk up to any person and challenge them to a duel. He walks up to random civilians and says, it's time to fight, and beats the shit out of them. Disintegrates them with his sword. And then steps away from the battle going, hey, good fight. And then walks away. I'd beat up a little boy's mother in her own home.
I need this. What? I need this. What?
Can you fight the little boy?
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember. I don't think so. Probably later in the game, because it foreshadows him coming back, I think.
Can we? Are you telling me that at the start of the game I can depopulate the starting zone?
Yes, I did. Except for one person who I never did. Actually, did I beat him? I did beat him. You can just go up to every person that you can in that game. The only people you can't fight in that story, like in that area, is you can't fight the little boy, I don't think, and you can't fight the guy who saves your game, because then how are you going to save your game?
See,
determination.
Oh, so when you fight them, it gets rid of them?
No, they're just on the ground like a little spinny thing over their head, like, I'm out, and you can't talk to them again.
Oh, okay.
If you have to leave the area and come back.
I mean, my question was, can I just outright them? But I guess that works too.
And there's going to be 8 playable characters, and all 8 of them are going to have a special interaction they can do out of game like those 2. One of them is literally you dance around, and they follow you around to do plot shit, or you can take them into battle, and they can do attacks and stuff for you. The other one is literally you walk up to whoever the fuck you want and challenge them to a fight, and then you disintegrate them with your fucking sword beams.
I would love to just, like, fight an old man. He takes off his shirt, he's off.
The old man was the strongest character in the area!
Are you kidding me?
Whenever I was playing the girl, I walked up to each of the characters that I could charm to come with me, and there was an old man. He was the highest level in the entire town, and I brought him with me.
And he was buff.
He destroyed. He fucking wrecked everyone.
Little did you know,
and beyond all of this, beyond everything I've already said, the story is fantastic. Both characters' stories I got into almost immediately. And it's just their starting zones. Guys, these games, this game, it made me almost, it made me not put Dragon Quest as number 1, and Dragon Quest is like one of my, is like my all-time favorite franchise.
You are a fanboy.
This is how this goes, and my God. Blue, can you link the random game stream that you played this game in? I can't. Levy might be able to. But it's basically,
I think Levy did.
If you look on my channel, it's Switch. It's called Switch Demos, I think. Me and Reb played some other demos as well there, and he got to watch me fail at another demo that I was playing.
But that wasn't your fault. That was your Switch controller.
I need to actually buy a Pro controller because of that. But yes, that is my top 10 games I'm looking forward to next year. I wanted to do this list because I didn't want to just look behind me in this. I didn't just want to be like, these are my favorite games of the year. Sucks, they're all gone. I wanted to show that there are at least 10 really good games coming out. And I didn't even mention some of the coolest games that are coming out. Because we got freaking Fire Emblem for the Switch coming out. We got Metroid Prime 4 coming out, which all we have is a title for that one. We have Shin Megami Tensei 5 coming out.
I need a Switch.
There are, and all 3 of those games are Switch games.
I know they are, and it kills me. I'm just glad I have a few more days until I have a lot of money.
It's gonna be fantastic. I love the fact that all these games are coming out. They're all so they're all so hypey for me. I'm gonna switch over to the regular layout now, and I'm gonna put in this so that we still have some sort of thing there. Look, I have the entirety of both lists beside each other now in the main thing. Holy crap. Whoa. That's so neat that I was able to do that. Anyway.
This wasn't planned at all. No, sir.
God. Looking down at Logan's thing, he's gonna be the stream boss for a little bit. He's got 3,700 health.
Hell yeah.
I love how he just, like, he tested something. He was testing to see how much damage he could do with the $2. And then he just drops $20 like, die, Jake!
It was pretty funny.
And then that's right when Jake came into the call.
Yep.
Oh,
sometimes
man.
You just can't script.
Honorary mentions for the year, though, I will say DARP is pretty fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree.
DARP is the best Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Nat 19's pretty good, too. But we all know the horror RP stream, that was where shit goes. That's number 1. We all know that.
That 19 was disqualified due to Russian goats.
Son of a bitch.
We can't accept that.
So wait, were there Russians in Nat 19? Like I was joking around, making a political joke. Were there actually Russian goats?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we were in Ireland.
They're it was just pride, man.
But yeah, with all that being said, guys, we're probably gonna end the stream in about probably 10 or 15 minutes. We've been going on for the normal stream amount of time. What do you guys think? What kind of games are you hyped for in the next year that I haven't already mentioned here, guys? You guys have
a list. I got a list, and number 1 was Monster Hunter World.
Of course.
Number 2 is Psychonauts 2 actually is coming out next year.
Psychonauts 2 is coming out next year?
Yeah.
I dumped $100 in that fucking Kickstarter. I'm super hyped for that.
Oh, I didn't read the email.
And Darksiders 3, of course. You know,
there's one that's coming out that I'm excited for. Is Soul Calibur 6.
Soul Calibur 6 is coming out. Yes.
Yeah.
It didn't beat out anything on this list, but you know.
Oh yeah, but I love character creation in that and the gameplay, and I hope the storyline's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait to finally have a Soul Calibur game again because I haven't got to buy one of those for myself for a couple of years.
Well, it has been out for like 5 years, and I'm like, who's gonna be the guest character that we can make a character that uses their style?
It's gonna be Lucky Benny, man.
It's gonna be
Lucky Benny from the horror RP stream is gonna be inside there. Also, Magnus is gonna be in there.
And then you have
with his massive 2 strength.
So actually, there is a game I'm excited for that I have that there's fucking nothing but.
Summoner of T Clips in the live chat just said, "Blue, you can beat up a little boy's mother in her own home. Skull." Sold.
I mean, yeah. But there's actually a vampire game coming out.
Oh, Vampire?
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That looks so fucking cool.
Alright.
Oh man.
And of course, Agony.
Can't
wait.
Other games coming out in 2018.
Some pirate
There's
games,
quite
I
a
think.
few.
Like actual pirate
Yeah,
games.
that pirate game. I know which one you're talking
There's
about.
two.
Yeah, that was
There's,
cool.
I think it was
Skull and
Sea of
Bones?
Thieves.
Yeah, Skull
No, I
and
was
Bones.
talking about both of those. And Sea of Thieves is a rare game, like a rareware game. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
Lucky Benny is
technically-
Magnus Magnuson's father.
God.
Christ.
There's also Dragon Ball Fighter Z and God of War.
Fighter Z
Yeah, I'm
is
excited. I'm
coming
actually
out.
excited for God of War.
I'm not incredibly
I
hyped
would
for
be
know.
excited if Kratos wasn't such a fucking cunt.
I'm not incredibly hyped for Fighter Z, which is it's kind of sad because like I really love Dragon Ball Z games, but I'm not that hyped for Fighter Z, unfortunately.
I'm like,
Check,
it,
but-
it looks pretty decent.
But boys,
It does
check
look
this
decent.
shit.
It definitely does, and I know that people have played it and said, "Oh, it's the greatest freaking Dragon Ball game ever," and it's like, yeah, but you know.
Doubtful.
But
I'm a
character
sucker.
The only reason
I'm
you
a
guys
sucker
got me to
for-
play Xenoverse was character
I'm a
creation.
sucker for the Xenoverse games. Like I really am. Like the customization of the Xenoverse games, even more than just like creating your character. Like the customization of like what moves and
They've
stuff to put
added
on and what to do
Ultra
with them.
Instinct
Like
Goku, I think.
I don't think a regular fighting game is as hype as that myself.
Oh, wait, what about our classic Animu Dark Souls game coming out, Code Vein?
Damn it! I was gonna try to mention that.
I don't know what that
Get
one is.
fucked.
All I know is I don't know what Code Vein is. I know Beyond Good and Evil 2 is coming though.
Guys,
Oh, yeah, that's
what
the
about the inevitable Sakura games that are coming out next year?
No one cares.
I'm excited for Cyberpunk more than I would be excited for. Can't wait for that.
I mean, there's a rumor that Devil May Cry 5 will be coming out.
You know what else there's a rumor about?
What?
What's up?
Potentially the second series of DARP could be coming out next year.
That's a lie. You know it's gonna be like Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ah,
It's gonna come out in 30 years.
I thought we were. I differ-
Don't worry,
How
we're gonna
fire
get DARP.
to end first.
We're
Yeah.
gonna get DARP 1.5.
See, what's gonna
The
happen?
prequel of DARP.
What's gonna
DARP
happen is
1.5.
DARP's gonna end next. DARP's gonna end it's gonna end next session. Spoilers, and we're gonna wait 2 years
Party
to
wipe,
come back.
everybody dies, darkness wins.
I mean, that actually could happen, to be honest.
Everybody dies.
No
then we have
game, no game that I ever DM has the chance of not having a party wipe. There can definitely be many party wipes. In fact, so you guys can party wipe in this area. So
Hey,
Oh, I do have a gun.
I hope you guys do, because that'd be hilarious.
but then we have DARP Chain of Memories.
Oh, fuck off.
DARP chain of memories.
And
Well,
Dark
I-
358 over 2 days.
Levy says
Wait, no,
Sakura
it changed-
office. You're a chick in an office trying to woo other chicks who are also in the office. Also, one of them is a goddess for some reason.
No, look, for real. Back to the chain
Oh,
of
wait,
Dark
we can
season
also
2,
forget
but
the
it's
new
Skyrim
Honey Pop.
instead.
But no, about if we do chain of DARP chain of memories, does that mean we play in Dungeon Dice instead of card games?
Yo!
You know that's never gonna happen, dude.
Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be an action
It's
adventure
more
game.
likely
Damn
for
it.
us to play that one-shot capsule monsters than Dungeon
you.
Dice.
See, that'll be Toby's time. Like, I know what to do.
Too bad this isn't too bad.
Yet
That's shitting.
somehow I'm still better at you than that.
Better at you than this. Excuse me. What did you just say?
I am fucking tired. I'm not even out of bed.
I've been punching people
Damn.
with handfuls of dice
You
this whole
woke up
time.
like 2 hours ago, sir.
Yes. And I still haven't gotten out of bed. That says amazing things about me.
Amazing in some ways. You're correct.
Dark
Oh,
season 2,
fuck.
it's played in VR this time, dude. You actually can play a tabletop in VR.
But wait, we forgot. Isn't Death Stranding coming out next year?
Yeah,
I don't
and
know.
so
Oh wait, next year? I thought
Yeah.
that was. I
thought
would
it was
have
next
mentioned that. If it
2018.
was...
I
remember.
can't wait for Death Stranding. See what the mindfuckery is going to be about.
Yeah, it's Kojima and Guillermo
It's
del
good.
Toro.
It's true. And what's his face? Who's Hannibal Lecter?
That guy. Yeah, what's his
That guy.
fate? Good respect there for that.
He has a
Look,
very foreign name.
I know we're all thinking it, so I'll just outright say it. If
Uh-huh.
we don't have a VR ball fondlers game next year, I'm gonna riot.
What?
Alright, you're going back on mute.
Say?
I
Is it-
completely missed it. Sounds like
Fucking
people are
Rick
mean.
and fuck off!
Oh, actually, we have mentioned something of this before. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah, that looks cool.
Multiplayer Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm like, that looks fun. I forgot, did Mega Man 11 come out this year?
No, Mega Man 11 is coming out next year.
That actually came out of nowhere for me. I came home and there's a Game Informer on my fucking desk. I just see Mega Man's face and I'm like, what
the fuck?
And I look at it. It's all the Mega Man. I forgot Mega Man at some point. A regular Gonzo.
And The Last of Us Part 2.
That's also something. I like Last of Us 1. I don't know if I'm gonna like the sequel. I think it was good enough just ending where it did, but let's see. We'll see.
From all we know, there are plenty of things.
Nothing.
There are plenty of things to be hyped for
I think that
next
was the
year.
point, wasn't it?
I seriously think that next year is going to be a really good year for games. Like, this year was honestly a pretty good year in my opinion for games.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like,
yeah, it's good.
I think that so many cool things came out this year. Again, things that came out of nowhere for me too. Like, again, Divinity Original Sin, I didn't think I was going to like as much as I did. Hive Swap finally came out. That's really good for me. Persona 5, I knew I'd love it. Did not think I'd love it as much as I did. Doki Doki, the fuck even is this fucking game? Zelda didn't make my top 1. Like, it wasn't the first game. Like, it wasn't up there. Tokyo Dark,
yeah.
What the even... Crimson Gray, even though it's number 10, so fucking good. Like, would recommend you guys play. There's also a patch for it. So...
For fuck's sake.
There's also a patch.
I think I understand what you're saying. I think we all understand what's going on. We gotta end the stream and go back to Divinity Original Sin.
Yes.
With all that being
just
said,
finished
guys,
downloading for me.
we
Fuck
just
off, you're not invited.
had a really long stream. We had quite a number of people being here talking about our favorite games of the year. Looking forward to 2018, where we're gonna do this stream yet again next year and say the exact same things about all the games I just told you I was looking forward to. To be honest, I'm gonna be surprised. I will be surprised if my list for looking forward to 2018 is not exactly like it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, and again, you guys can come back to this stream and figure that out next year. If it is not this exact list, I'll give out a big game or something.
Give out another pack of Sakura Santa.
If my list is not the exact list you see here, I will buy a single person in the chat a $50 game.
In this order, or just like
okay, I'm gonna give myself some leeway here. If at least 6 of the games on this list are not on this list in the same positions they're on, then I'll buy somebody a $50, $60 game.
I want to take a screenshot.
I mean, the video's gonna be uploaded, so
Take a screenshot anyway.
So with that being said, guys, we had a lot of fun. I hope they had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks, throw them down in the comments below. If you're on Twitch or on the YouTubes, head over to the Discord. We just got a Crow over there. Maybe bug him a little bit. I don't know, man. But with all that being said, we had a lot of fun today. I thank you very much, by the way, Saiyan, for letting me know that I can now get bits on Twitch. That's really cool. I'm finally an affiliate on Twitch. So
you can really also be subscribed to. You can now add emotes.
I can add emotes, get subscribed to, all kinds of neat things. So that's really cool to know. But with all that being said, guys, this was really fun. I had a lot of fun. They had a lot of fun, I'm guessing.
No, I hated every second of it. Fuck you.
But everything has to come to an end. The year has to come to an end. The stream has to come to an end. 2017 has to come to an end. But we'll be back tomorrow in 2018.
Yeah.
And like always, guys, later days.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Shut the fuck up.
It's next year. Where's my
I'll
rum?
fucking cut you, and no one will believe it. It'll seem like an accident.
Octopath Traveler better be my fucking top game of the year, man. If it isn't, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
It's gonna suck.
You know what's really gonna suck? It's gonna really suck whenever Dragon Quest XI is better than Octopath Traveler, so I just have to switch those two, and like that's the problem.
Parts 3 becomes your game of the year.
I would be shocked.
Wow, this was actually worth the wait.
I'm gonna be honest. Kingdom Hearts is not even on my top 10 excited list.
Fuck.